Hey, howdy, hi. We're back after months and months and feels honestly like years to Epic 7. Very little has changed since then, to be honest. Sorry, but I was a little late doing the going live tweet. Oh jeez. Speaking of all this Star Fox stuff going on. Game is garbage, trash, awful. Unless I'm the one winning, and then it's so good. And that's me. One sec, my model is off. Not off as in turned off, it's in a weird location. It was way higher than I meant it to be. Got to close that. It's the whole reason I went to the please stand by page. Yeah. I can at least look at heroes. Sort by acquisition. See who I got most recently. Notos. I used him a good chunk. I worked decently hard on him, I want to say. I think I was... No, I'm pretty satisfied with his stats. Like, I could tune his crit chance somewhere else. Like, into any other stat, frankly. Like, effect resist, I think would be a little better. Although, I gave him immunity warfare set. He needs warfare to be useful. But immunity was just kind of... this stops them from shutting him down before he gets to go. These are all just my favorited characters. Acquisition. Yes, Fenny, of course, is one of the characters I put this little growth thing on. I haven't progressed too much in that. Yeah, where'd this Fenris come from? Whatever. I got Salome in literally just 2 10 pulls, and she just showed up. I was like, I'll at least do the discounted rolls for her, and I didn't even finish doing them. The Remnant Violet showed up. Knockwall? I don't remember when or how. Haste, the little guy. Dragonbright Senya, I think she showed up from one of the chests. Same with Briar Witch Assaria. And Spectre Tenebrae. Shooting Star Akates, I think, just randomly appeared. I like keeping the cannons. I like keeping these. These are from the April Fools. I just like them. That's it. Ah yes, one of my many Corvi. Although I did finally get Dark Corvus in the interim. And look at him. SSS already. Actually broken, but she's super high skill. Oh, I'm sure. Setsuka Ilinav. Default Foyung. Hori showed up at one point. Rinak. Holiday Euphine. Moonbunny Dominiel. Nakise. Biho. Why did I level you up? Yeah, I never leveled up Stark. That's really funny of me. No one to register for auto transmission. Interesting. Default hustle must not be maxed out. But I keep pressing enter, but that opens guild chat. By the way, my guild died. No, you already. Oh, I think I have it set that ML 3 stars don't auto, so I have to look through them. Palami, she is, I guess that's her fan name now. That does remind me, I've heard the roast beef is good, finally. At least good again. He's great for low-level PvE, because he can spam his 3rd skill, but once enemies catch up in level to him, that stops doing a damned thing. I think this is kind of my default PvE team. Fenny, Freerin. I've somehow completely forgotten your name. and Adventurer Raz. Although I understand Cecilia is probably slightly better Adventurer Raz. Probably. Especially in this setup, because he wants to use Bar, but you really want to leave as much as you can for Frieren. I think I've kept at least Challenger and Arena. But, you know, PvP's not super my style. That's not what we're here for. We're here for Episode 6. Of which there are 4 chapters already. This gear they give. Immunity set with... Okay, this is like a support immunity set. Although, actually, this wouldn't be terrible on certain health scaling people who want immunity either. Really just health scaling immunity, but support in general. There's none of the attack stats on it. Counter set. Destruction jacket. The health necklace. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go through this. Dedicate your body to horror. Remote village in North Britannia, strange prayers echo from the chapel.
誰かを犠牲にして世界を守るって矛盾している。
絶望と苦痛。
Oh, jeez.
魔獣たちの歪めが鳴り響くたびに、
Oh, those two.
私たちは待ち続けました。制約は戻ってくると。
Hey, her.
そしてお前たちを救わなかった制約を恨め。
People is pissed at
私を
Raz.
救ってくださらなかったのですか。
Why did you not save me? You believe it wasn't up to him? No one ever seems to believe that. The secluded chapel paled on.
世のあらゆる悲惨を見下ろす怨念を。
So what the hell is Kayron doing being a priest?
傷ついた獣を包み込む
Dark Priest Kayron.
芽吹かせる光
今日道に迷った子羊が。
願わく灰へと帰すすべてのものの説
Providence that guides all things to Ash?
ただし弓へと向かう力を。
あなたの名前は何ですか
Okay, what is with the music volume here? No, I don't want to skip. I'd like to be able to bring up my options menu.
私の名前はジェラードです。私は黒の司祭様に
I'm gonna have to go into the settings about this.
私は司祭カイロン。あなたの
I am a priest with the same name as one of the terrorists trying to destroy the world. Don't think about it.
どうぞお話しください。何から申し上げればよいのか。
Jeez, I can't hear them talk at all.
私は本当に多くの
The game updated, so obviously it must have reset my volume settings.
罪ですか。お金を稼ぐために隣人を陥れたり、必要なら人を、人を私は本当にたくさんの人をこの手で
Gross.
手を洗っても匂いが悪臭がするんです。司祭様、悪臭ですか。それは
Your hands smell bad, huh? Sounds like a you problem.
兄弟、準備はすべてお済みですか。
Why would a priest call someone brother?
準備ですか。
It could be my son if you're trying to ape Christianity with this, which you clearly are by having him wear a cleric's collar and the friggin' drapes. Brother is weird. That'd be for another priest.
と言います。 あなたは我らの使命のため栄誉ある死を遂げられ
Our
ます。
cause?
そんな死ぬってそれはどういう。私はただ奇跡が起きる礼拝堂だって聞いて。失敗作か。ならもう用はない。その肉体をに捧げよう。
What name is he saying?
シェスター、どうしてこんな。
I think this is purely a developer not understanding Catholic naming conventions when they said brother there. Also, him saying Kyodai specifically when the other guy said sister in English. That's also weird. Ah, yeah, hey, Salome.
サロン、
はい。
あとお前は我らの使命のため栄誉ある死を遂げられるか。
それが
That hood's not staying on, I'll tell you that much.
導きならば私の魂よ。
Who the hell is he working for? It can't be Ilrios. Ilrios left. Besides, Raz has Ilrios' power now, or at least parts of it. Wait, you watched him flee? What? The hell are you talking about? Okay, someone has horribly lied to this woman and gaslit her into thinking Ras literally just walked away in the middle of everything and didn't solve the problem. Holds divine authority yet does nothing. He doesn't have divine authority anymore. Is this not public knowledge? I am so lost. No, he kept promises. What promises does he think he hasn't kept? If it's about someone you knew specifically, sorry to say, it doesn't apply to every single individual. It's more of a collective thing. Executor of the Black Grail. Ow. Music? What the hell? That is some... Okay, it didn't reset my thing, it's just crazy loud for no reason. This specific one is just really loud. Okay. Now we get to pilot Salome a little bit. Gospels of the Night. These two are finally animated, is the word I'll use right now. Rihanna and Luciela. Okay, so... I'll reserve judgment, but really? Yggdrasil?
どうなったの
Kayron can't be that fucking stupid, can he?
あ、サロメだ。サロメ、おはよ
The tree known for saying fuck you? No. I'm going to put you in an eternal cycle of rebirth? You gonna work for it? After you, like, backstabbed Ilrios for doing exactly that to you? You goddamn stupid, Kayron?
う。サロメ、おはよう。昨日の洗礼式はどうだった？新しい家族はできた？見に行ってもいい？新しい家族は失敗しました。その方はニグラシルの糧となりました。できた？見に行ってもいい？何よ、サロメったら冷たくしちゃって。カイロンにみんな仲良くしなさいって言われたでしょ。リアンナ全部言いつけちゃうんだから。私は必要以上に親しくするべきではないと思い
Either
ま
of
す。
these two will be packaged as a single character, or if they'll be like Ragnvald and his sister, where they're two characters who work better when they're together. Because that's a cool concept for a 3-star character, but these two better not be higher than 4 stars if you're supposed to have both of them, because that's starting to be pay to win.
私の態度が不快であったのならお詫びいたします。
It's basically double cost for one character at that point. I'm hoping instead they're gonna be 2 characters who just work as one. They're animated, that makes me think they're gonna be characters you can play as.
サロメ、そのままだとおばあちゃんになっちゃうよ。でも髪の色はもうおばあちゃん。それでは私はこれで。
Meow.
ああ、サロメ、またリアンナの話を無視して。ひどいよ、意地悪。
遅かったな。
Okay, I need to figure out Kayron's motivations. Because, like I said, his whole thing in episode 1 was, I'm sick of this constant resurrection nonsense, I'm gonna flip the table over, so we stop doing this. I'm sick of the endless fight, it's annoying. I'm gonna make them both lose, was basically his plan. Gonna put the Archdemon into a vessel, so that it'll actually be at power. But also, I'm gonna feed parts of it to other people so it'll stop resurrecting itself. And that was his big thing. That, like, all of the acolytes of Ilrios fucked off after that. Like, they left. Some of them had already abandoned post. And they even retconned some different outer gods to be acolytes who'd abandoned their post. Like, they retconned it. Like, the antagonist of episode 2, the Dark Star, they retconned to not be the Dark Star, and also to have been one of the acolytes, which... that made no sense.
ああ、起きてからすぐに来たのに。ひどいよ、カイロン。夕べの洗礼式で
Kayron.
聖書の気配が見
That
られ
is
まし
not
た。
how I'd spell Kayron to
早く片付けましょう。
Romanize it. I'd use an I at the
サ
least,
ロメはいつもこうだよね。
instead of a Y.
本当は私たちがカイロンと仲良くしてるのが気に入らないんでしょ。うんうん。気に入らないんだよ。はあ。
サロメ、聖書を片付けてお客様を迎える準備をしなさい。
お客様。
そうだ、実に貴重なお客様だ。
かしこまりました。
Oh, hello, traveler.
とんでもなく暴れたんだね、サロメ。
We're very slightly into this new episode, and I already don't understand a character's motivations because they seem completely counter to his previous motivations.
私がやったのではありません。
This is a completely new episode. I'm hoping for hope, but...
お、見て、魔法陣が消えそうだよ。もうサロメ、これはちょっとやりすぎだよ。魔法陣、ベトベト。私がやったのでは。はあ、あ、い 今ため息ついたでしょ。ひどいひどいひどいひどい。しかしか
I don't know what the hell these two are, or what they're doing, or where they even come from, frankly. They've been on an artifact forever.
そろそろ掃除を始めましょ
Ever
う。
heard of this game before? What's it about?
聖書が散らかっているので
This is Epic 7. It's a gacha game. The basic setup of the first episode was you're playing as the heir of the Covenant, Raz, who is... They never explain exactly how he works, but he's basically a semi-mortal, flesh embodiment of the will of the goddess Diche, who made a promise to protect this world. Her rival Ilrios keeps sending down his own thing to blow up the world, and that's happened 6 times, but every time it's happened, she's just kind of remade the world from scratch, so you're in the 7th world. Epic 7. That was 4 episodes ago that all that was happening. Since then, Raz has gone to being fully mortal by excising both gods from the world because their constant fighting was just... the world couldn't handle it anymore, being constantly remade from scratch. And this is actually kind of our first time touching on the initial setup, because the priest guy you saw a second ago, if you saw him, was one of the acolytes of Ilrios, the rival god. Just one of his servants. And in this world, he basically flipped the game board over, because he was sick of also being constantly resurrected. Which I can't help but question that rule, by the way. So, anyone who received power from Diche, like, other than Raz, they, couldn't be brought back if the world was resurrected. But everyone Ilrios gave power just can? That never made any sense to me. Like, if Diche's the one remaking the world, why are they immune to that rule? And even if they are, why doesn't she just not remake them? Is kinda, I don't know, I feel like you should have your resurrection rights revoked if you actively try to get your own planet blown up. He's now running a church and working for a different entity known for cyclical immortality, constantly resurrecting people. So I have to question what the hell's going through his head that he thinks this is a good idea when he quit his last job for doing exactly what this one does. Meow.
サロメ、リアンナの話聞いてるの？ルシエラの話聞いてる？
Dang.
やることが多いな。
This is a completely new
カイロン
character.
様がお客様を迎えられるように準備するなら忙しくなりそう。あれ？あなたはジェラードさん？
ああ、これはサロメシスターではありませんか。昨夜は失礼しました。
失礼だなんて。
シスター、どうしてこんな。
What's going on? Did she not eat this guy? That's sure what it looked like in the flashback.
シスター。
ジェラードさん、とにかくここは危
What
険で
is
すの
this
で
rippling pond effect?
早く礼拝堂へお戻りください。ルネグレイブの夜は過酷でとても長いですから。
私なんかのことまで気にかけてくださるなんて本当にありがとうございます。ですが、
そんなこと言わないでください。 さあ、これ以上遅くなる前に、どうか。
嫌です。礼拝堂は寒くて暗くて、あああ痛い。
すべて予定通りに進まなければなりません。寸分の狂いもなく、あの方がお望みになった通りに。それが救いであり、約束です。世のあらゆる悲惨も見下ろす運命を傷ついた獣を包み込み新たな
Who is this designed person?
今日道に迷った子羊が祈りを捧げます。
Oh, jeez.
全てのものの摂理を決して乱すことなく。
You got that shit memorized. Some of them do well, you're assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you, I'm superhuman. Ass lines
ソ
there.
フィアシスター、何か心配事でもあるのですか？洗礼式を前にとても緊張しているようですね。サロメシスター、洗礼式をうまく終えられるか心配で。みんなも洗礼式を前にして神経質になっているみたい。大丈夫です。心配しないでください。どんな闇であろうとも光に勝つことはできないものです。カイロン司祭様が導いてくださいます。肩の力を抜いてください。
Didn't know SCP had an anime adaptation. Come on, they didn't invent the bird mask.
あなたは誰？
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
さあ、私は誰かな？そのことはあなたの方がよく知っているんじゃない？よく見て、この顔を。あなたの知っている顔でしょ？知っている顔って。
Salami is so good, why isn't there salami too? Salami too?
最も愛していたものの顔で手にかけておきながら、その事実に気づかないなんて。
Oh?
哀れね、サロメ。
That is a thing in some reincarnation lore. That you reincarnate with the face of the person you loved the most in your previous life.
彼は深淵を貫く光をもたらすでしょう。
But am I supposed to recognize her face?
そして深淵に新たな生命力が脈打つのです。
Like, should I recognize who she's referring
それ
to?
こそが制約であり、絶望に立ち向かう勇気です。永続の慈悲が制約に
By the way,
宿
the
ら
name
ん
Salome, I actually do recognize it. Because that is a figure, a figure in the history of Christianity. She was kind of a person known to be obsessed with John the Baptist, which a pretty big figure in Protestantism. Not as big in Catholicism a lot of the time. But the Baptist Church, I believe, kind of descends from him specifically. And she was kind of obsessed with him and his severed head. Supposedly because she was in love with him, but he was celibate. Which is making me consider a possibility for whose face this is supposed to be. The white hair, at least, and actually the style, too, a bit. He kind of looks like Genesis Raz a bit. And the eyes, too.
それなら消化しないと。
Boss herself. Who am I? Owie.
With our spirits.
Kaleidoscope. You see before you is a bizarrely distorted image. Which one is real? Let me say here.
What is your name?
I'll use this just to use it for the skill nullifier before.
I have been waiting. Grant
It's got an extra turn attached to it. Fighting alone kind of means the clone part doesn't do anything.
May eternal mercy perish. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
The time of salvation has come. Seal your soul and await the night. I'm sorry. Disappear. I'm sorry. As you command. May all night.
Okay, this is very finely tuned.
Perish. Disappear. I'm sorry. May eternal mercy offer your soul.
This is very precisely tuned. You have to understand how to use this. If I hadn't used that skill nullifier turn 1, I would have died. I probably could have used it and had a little more wiggle room if I'd used it immediately off cooldown, and just not use the other one immediately. Ah, she's in combat form now. As the goddess promised. Oh, the Gospels of the Night promised. Executors. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Yeah, it's all fine. Probably need to actually do the gear crafting thing at some point. Yeah? Yeah. That is Genesis Raz's... That's pretty close to his face. It's hard to tell because... anime, but... that's pretty close. And yes, those unfamiliar, they did have a free run collab. Yeah. Friendship bonus. The hell is this? Oh, skill enhancer. I genuinely think it's... at least of what I played, it's one of the better stories they wrote, the free run collab story. Yeah, I have almost none of these. Let me start filling it out. Like, I just haven't gotten that many of these points. This team will probably be fine. This team generally wins against the engine. That's his name.
朝ですよ。起きてください。ぐっすり眠れましたか？朝ですよ。
朝から
Oh, energetic.
元気だな。
だって今日はカイロンとデートする日ですから。
Oh, they crazy crazy.
デート。リアンナは昨夜から朝になるのを待っていた。もうルシエラったらそんなに正直に言ってどうするの？恥ずかしいってば。ルシエラは嘘がつけない。はい。
茶番はこのくらいにしよう。サロメ、そこにいるか？
はい、カイロン様。 つまんない。カイロンはいつもサロメにばっかり話しかけて。ひどい。つまらない、つまらない。
サロメ、昨日の洗礼式で調子が良くなかったみたいだったが、何かあったのか？
ありませんでした。私は。
では問おう。我らの使命が始まったのはいつだ？
すべてが沈み始めた頃です。
What? I'll admit I'm missing a lot of context for
そ
this.
の終わりはどこへ向かう？
その終わりが行き着く先は虚無です。いずれ灰へと帰すのが摂理だからです。
まあいい。サロメ、役割を忘れるな。自分の役割は
I can figure out why he's manipulating this person. If I've sussed out correctly who her face is of, and she's the incarnation of someone obviously very close to Raz, who that person would have been in their prior life, I have no clue. But why in the name of Yggdrasil? That's what I'm still stuck on. Because Kayron can't be that stupid. To betray someone for what they're putting him through, and then turn around and work for someone with the exact same MO.
夜の福音書の教えを実践すること。
よくわかっているな。だが
Also hoping for an explanation why he's in Chaos Zero Nightmare. But we'll get to that later. Because I don't care as much there, because I quit CZN recently.
深淵の彼方から溢れ出す声をこの世界に行き渡らせ、背を向けた夜の真理を受け入れさせ
The
る。
truth of the night.
夜の福音書はその真理の門へ向かう伝道書であり、鍵だ。そして偽りの約束に満ちたこの虚飾の世界へ新たなる救いを下すのだ。
新たな救い。カイロン、その日が来たらリアンナたちも救われるのでしょうか？
すべては夜の福音書が導くままに定まる。
I'm curious what the hell these two are, because they've been an artifact forever.
リアンナは
I have their artifact. The fact they're animated makes me think... Well, Dark Priest Kayron, at least in this appearance, isn't going to be playable. I'm sure they'll make a real proper alternate Kayron, because they'd have to be allergic to money not to.
それはもちろん。夜の福音書に書かれている通りなら、リアンナもルシエラと一緒に救いを受けられるはずだよ。毎日が楽しくて幸せだろうな。甘いキャンディーのなる木、美味しいスープが流れる川、春の日差しみたいに暖かいお布団とふかふかのベッドがリアンナたちを待ってるの。これでずっと一緒だよ、ルシエラ。嬉しい。リアンナ。
Weird we went into Rihanna's mind, but not Luciella's there.
永遠にずっと一緒。
I'm suspicious of that.
そうするためにやるべきことがある。覚えているだろう。
At least tells us how that one thinks.
もちろんです、カイロン。
Believes she's essentially working towards going to heaven.
リアンナたちがすべきことは、夜の福音書の導きに従って、
Summon the Seeker of Truth and the origin of all destruction in this world.
あらゆる破壊の起源たる。
Origin of all destruction. I'd have to argue that's Yggdrasil, honestly. I'd say he's more to blame than anything else.
滅亡の奇獣、ネクロバドンをこの混濁の地に
East of
呼び出
Ruin
すこと。
Necrobodon? Alright, that's something that I'm guessing Kayron made up 4 minutes ago.
それを成し遂げるための聖戦であり、 そのためにリアンナたちがいるんです
That's
よ
never been a thing.
わかってますよ。
No one has mentioned that name ever to my knowledge.
いいだろう。もう戻れ。そしてやる。
かしこまりました。
そして全ての夜とともに。
また我々の魂とともに。行ってきまーす。サロメ。リアンナ、こんなに静かにしてどこ行くの？もしかして逃げようとしてるのかな？逃げようとしてるのかな？逃げません。ああ、リアンナったらカイロンが不審者たちを処分しろって命令したからって可愛い尻尾を巻いて逃げちゃうかと思ったよ。私に尻尾はありません。
Ah, overly literal.
そう？おかしいな。リアンナには見えるのに。サロメのお尻の間についているふわふわっとした尻尾がふわふわ見える。そろそろ使命に集中してください。カイロン様のお言葉通りなら不信者たちの拠点はこの近くです。おかしいな。どうして不審者たちはニグラシルを信じないんだろう。
Probably because it's actively tried to murder people for ever since it's been here for genuinely no good reason. Its motivations don't add up because the problem it was working to solve got solved way back. Way back. And it causes undue and excessive suffering in its attempts to solve said problem that, again, already got solved. In other words, it's a bum.
おかしい。不審者はおかしい。自分たちを救ってくれるっていうのにさ。救いを約束しておきながら20年間も眠っちゃった制約の代わりに。制約を。
Ooh.
サロメ、今。
Russell.
へえ。不審者見つけた。Fully charged. I guess it's Nana's turn. Here comes the grand finale. 始めようか。なかなかやるね。じゃあ応用といこうか。I'll show you true love. So wait.
I'll protect you, son of light. Burn!
Nana is ready. Ha! Papa's going to eat his fill today. にやると怒られるかな。はっ。
Not wasting ult against these nobodies.
Should we get started?
Just build some energy. Owie.
Can I really do this? Ha! What do you know about my family?
I expected the miss there. It's fine.
これでどう?
If I must fight.
Ooh, peeled off his attack bonus. Not his dodge bonus, though.
All right, let's do this.
That peeled it off, though. I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't matter, but... Warning!
I'll show you true love.
Alright, get that one.
I love you. Stay with me forever. Can I really do this? I'm gonna be in so much trouble after this. Oh well. 言っておくけど私強いよ。行くよ。ここで終わらせるよ。
If I must fight, no destiny can stop me!
Not one of them aimed at Freerin.
I believe in you.
Whatever. Sounds like a them problem. Yeah, see, they even have animations on models. These two are definitely going to be playable.
Target spotted.
Are they a single character or two? It's hard to tell here.
何をするああ
怖い？それとも悲しい？その表情はどういう意味？痛み？それとも恐怖？それとも快感？
一体何を
残念だけど今日の標的なの。逃げ場はないと先に宣告しておく。
There's no way this is a proper Yggdrasil cult, because I can't imagine a way it could have produced any amount of following on a continent not allowed to interact with it. So it must have made some kind of deal with Kayron, who started this recently.
あれどうしてあれ誓約者様が
Yeah, I did put that together. She is supposed to look like Genesis Raz. But can people really not tell that how different they look? They have similar faces, but one of them is very, very clearly a half-naked woman. The other one is quite obviously a actually pretty androgynous Genesis Raz is, so... Land of Miracles.
ふむ
The hell is this?
ここがルネグレイブの聖書のようね
Loongrave.
思っていたよりもずっと本格的な聖書ですのねカイロン
Someone who knows Kayron.
プシュケ
Ishke. That is not how you'd say that. That's Psyche. HRT is magical. I'll grant you, yeah. But I also don't think it exists in this fantasy world. Ishike. Psyche.
進みはどうだ
計画通りすべて順調に進んでいます
I recognize this voice for sure. I don't know if it's a character I've met.
順調にかそうであってくれればいいのだが
間違いなくそうなるでしょうではこれで失礼しますああただし闇へと向かう力をお与えください
すべて順調にとなその言葉通りにならなければならないプシュケ
Ishike. I don't think they told this guy how to say that word.
人が多すぎる。ごった返してる。騒がしくて頭痛い。リアンナは静かな場所で待ってるね。
行ってしまいましたね。連れ戻しましょうか。
いやここで騒ぎを増やす必要はないだろ
わかりました。
うようやくそれらしい聖書になったようだ
それらしい聖書ですか。ここは昔から。
サロメ今日はやけに口数が多い
申し訳ありませんカイロン様。ではそろそろ信徒たちを迎えに行ってきます。
なサロメ執行官の義務を忘れないようにそしてすべての夜とともに
また我々の魂と共に。
ここが奇跡が起きる礼拝堂ルネグレイブの礼拝堂。
さすが ものすごい異様ですね。こんな小さな礼拝堂であのような奇跡が
Right,
起こる
waiting to see
と
what
は。
miracles they're talking about.
ところで黒の司祭様はどこにいらっしゃるのですか？あの奇跡を起こされたという司祭様ですよ。最悪に襲われたルネグレイブを再建して恩寵をお与えになった。
Grace is a strong word.
声をもう少し抑えてくれ。黒の司祭様はめったにお姿を現されないんだ。その代わりに
Remember to ignore that he's very clearly holding the same face and name as the leader of the terrorists who blew up our country. Make sure you ignore that, no matter how common that knowledge is supposed to be in this world.
皆様、
Maybe not his face, but the name should definitely make people turn and run.
おお、ついにお姿を現されましたね。ルネグレイブの使徒サロメ執行官様だ。
サロメ執行官様、どこどこ？
Just yell in the middle of a church.
ああ、ちょっとすぐ後ろ。
失礼しました、執行官様。私興奮すると本当に周りが全然見えなくなって。
昼間でも礼拝堂は暗いです。
Why did she take off her veil in between
足
shots?
元にお気をつけください。
はい、ありがとうございます、執行官様。
そして
Why'd she put it back on?
全ての祈りとともに
Did she accidentally... Was the implication that this lady accidentally flipped it up?
また我々の魂とともに。
もう行かれたか。だから気をつけろと言っただろう。本当に危ないところだった。
見ましたか？
びっくりした。おい、さっきあれだけ言ったのにまた。
いや、違いますって。あの方の顔です。見
たよ。大理石の彫刻のように滑らかで美しい。
Possibly exactly like a statue. One you've probably seen.
制約ラスエクレールに似ているじゃないですか。
Yeah, I'd put that together. They're trying real hard to hammer that home.
今日も頭痛がひどいな。
What is happening with the timeline? When are we? Okay, we're about halfway through the first chapter. This ain't so bad. How to perform miracles. The Lone who sees the unbelievers as seeds of destruction and purifies them. I'm sure nothing bad will come of this decision.
あの方がサロメ執行
Ah, she took the veil back off.
聖なる気配が全身から溢れ出ているわ。
でもな、あそこまで似るなんてそんなことあるかね。血のつながりでもない限り。
How do you know? How does anyone know how RAS works? It's never explained. Do the people in the world know how it works, which is why they felt no need to ever explain it? How do you know he's not been fucking? Huh? Maybe this is his daughter. Did you check? No, you didn't, cause fuck you.
血縁？制約に血縁なんてどこにあるっていうのよ。
How would you know that? How could you possibly know that?
だからこそ妙なんだよ。もちろん、ルネグレイブの礼拝堂の神聖さ。
You know that the Covenant has no blood relatives, but you don't know the leader of the terrorist group trying to blow up the entire planet is the same as the name of this priest. What information do these backwoods savages have access to? Whatever is inconvenient for the protagonists of the plot, apparently.
今、執行官様を相手に何を考えているの？
わしが何をだ。考えるわけがなかろうが。まったく、なんてことを言うんだ。
How to perform miracles.
司祭様こんにちは。
あ、ちょっとむやみに近づかないでくれない？警告は一度しかしないよ。警告は一度しかしないよ。
あら、なんてさっきだった表情しているの。
That's just how young women are.
すみません。お伝えしたいことがありまして。
話があまり通じてないみたいだね。
そんなつもりじゃ。私はたださっき礼拝堂で出会った無礼者について話そうと。
無礼者か。
カイロン？
その話、ぜひ一度聞いてみたいですね。
私は面識もないものですが、執行官のサルメ様に無礼なことを話していた者がいまして。
無礼なことですか？
In the past to the chapel, gloomy night.
そうだ。彼らは夜の福音書の教理を害する者たちだ。信仰という堅固な骨にひびを入れる者たち。彼らが引き起こす破滅。
Honestly, I would.
何なのか。
My disbelief would suspend so much better if he just wasn't going by Kayron. I'm sorry, that's gonna be a sticking point. How is that not a name known and feared across the entire continent?
不審です。
Who's literally in charge of them?
そうだ。
The leader of that entire group.
まさに不審者。
It's not. No one has ever heard his name. They didn't spread at all.
彼らは傲慢な蛇であり、不信を引き起こす終末の種。死へと向かう破滅の基準だ。行け、サロメ。言ってやるべきことを果たせ。
仰せのままに。無礼者は傲慢な蛇であり、終末の種。
Like, I'm willing to forgive Salome. He clearly doesn't know any better. Why is the night path so dark? Couldn't tell you with all this sunlight filtering through. Did you choose the correct background?
あなたはさっき礼拝堂で見かけたルネグレイブの執行官様。こんな夜中に
Middle of the night, you say? They really could have just used the dark forest again. Is there a reason it had to be this field, where it's very clearly daytime? Like it's such an obvious part of the background that it's daytime? That cannot be mistaken for moonlight. It can't. Arm that gnaws at the rope of salvation, disturber of faith.
一体それはどういう。どうかご自身を。
あなたたちは行くべき場所へ行くことになるだろう。
Nana is ready. Bombs away. Oops. Did I forget to ask first?
派手にやると怒られるかな。嫌なことは早めに終わらせないと。
Wanna know about my family?
I'll protect you. Purifying flame.
Burn away the evil. Missed that line a bit.
始めようか、ゾルトラーク。
Zoltrak?
Fully charged. Huh? This coming today.
仕方ないね。相手するよ。ボルザンベル。
Should we get started? Here.
Try to kill this guy? Yeah, got him.
Can I really do this?
Alright. Well, I clearly made the right decision, because the supporters are kind of useless by themselves.
始めよう。行くよ。
We spent their first 2 turns moving up each other's turns.
I'll show you true love. I can feel it. Papa loves me. Nana is ready. I'm gonna be in so much trouble after this.
Oh well.
派手にやると怒られるかな。ジュドラジルム。
If I must fight, help!
So weak.
言っておくけど私強いよ。
Confirmed.
これでどう？
Oh, perfect aim there.
Wanna know about my family? I'll wrap you up tight. I have no control over my strength. Papa's going to eat us today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, getting real unlucky on my crit rolls here. Or, I guess on my hit rolls.
相手する。
I will maintain that type advantage being just a coin flip of if your attack works or not. Essentially is really dumb and annoying. It introduces far more RNG to a system than should really be acceptable.
あら、殺しちゃったね。数ヶ月前まで純真無垢な子供だったサロメも、どうしてこんな風に変わっちゃったのかな。
Going on here?
うるさい。その手を見てごらん。祈ることしかしてこなかった白い手が、今は汚れちゃったね。汚くない。これは私たちが救いを得るために全て必要なこと、全て必要なことだって。聖杯。
Grail is full?
私はサロメ。黒い聖杯。
One who fills the black grail. Okay, where's the regular grail? Because your need to specify that it's the black grail implies there should be a non-black grail within your world that is a known item, but this is the first time hearing of it.
黒い福音書の真理に従う巡礼者にしてイグラシルの声。ああ、さっきの何の音？
The hell is this?
祈る声。
Clearly a priest with that incense burner.
礼拝堂があるって聞いてきてみたけど、なんだか妙に冷えててざわついてる。
He's got the, symbol, the correct symbol.
もう夜もすっかり更けちゃったし。
She's animated, so they're not going to kill her off immediately. I'm guessing she's going to be the big, things are gonna change once she arrives thing. Path to Miracles. Raz, who woke up in Dunblaria with no memory, heads towards Azera. Huh? What? Oh, this bullcrap! I'm not allowed to change the location of the character they're forcing me to use, even though she's being put in a very bad location, if I'm being real. Alright, I'll use your stupid progression characters who... I guess they'll work, whatever. Dunblaria, the recent past. Oh, this must be just after, his meeting with the World Tree. That he got his memory wiped at the end of.
人間の体になってからはこういうことが多いんだよな。仕方ない。とりあえずイゼラへ戻るとするか。アルキー、 どこだ？
Path to Miracles.
ご主人、本当に大丈夫あろ？
There he is, Arceus.
白髪のおじいちゃんじゃあるまいし、やたらと物忘れをするのはおかしいやろ。
白髪なのは合ってるけど、とにかくもう忘れちゃったんだから仕方ないよ。
でもラッ様、アルキー様のおっしゃる通りです。近いうちに図書館のような場所に立ち寄って古文書でも少し読んでみるのはどうでしょうか。
そんなに心配しないでメル。もし体に異常があればそれを一番よく分かっているのは
Not
俺だ
how
から。
that works, Raz. Sorry to tell ya.
それにアルキーもいるでしょ。アルキーはああ見えて俺が眠っている間ずっとそばにいてくれた義理がたい心中
Is
でもあるん
loyal
だ。
the word you want to use for him?
本当に状態がおかしければすぐに気づくはずだよ。
タルトの匂いがするわよ。ああ、これはきっと焼きたてのコンペイトウの花ジャムタルトの匂いやろ。
気づいてくれるなアルキー。信じてるぞ。
It's weird being Raz here again. Being a post-episode 4 Raz, actually. Where he actually has learned to kind of be more human.
アルキー様も少しお疲れのようですし、イゼラに戻ったらゆっくり旅の疲れを癒してはどうでしょうか。
そうしようメル。イゼラは久しぶりだしね。世界樹と出会ってからもずっと移動し続けていたし、この機会にゆっくり休みながらこれからのことをじっくり計画してみよう。
巡礼者たちが通る道
And that
が
eases any concerns I had about where the timeline
礼
was.
拝堂へ向かう巡礼者が増えているんだろう。先に道を整えておいてよかった。こちらの道も整備していただくようお伝えしないと。ここは山肌が険しくて土地勘がない者には歩きづらいのだから、屋根だけをどうにか直した小さな礼拝堂がいつの間にかここまで大きくなるなんて、元の私たちの村だったら
Tinnitus.
想像もできなかっただろうな。これも全部女神が礼拝堂に戻ったらカイロン様に常備薬をいただかないと。カイロン様、あれ
Huh?
ところでカイロン様って誰だっけ。制約の継承者はどこ、ここ
What is going on here? Like she's waking up from a fugue state?
の礼拝堂、奇跡が起こる聖書。あなたは彼に囚われた壊れた人形、体も魂も堕落した哀れなおもちゃだよ。違う、そんなはずない。どいてサロメ、
She breaking out of mind control?
いくら待っても制約は来ないよ。救いなんてない。
I don't know. I feel like I'm watching a story where Raz is finally the protagonist again. Can't help but think he's gonna show up.
そんなはずない。
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that was at a speed a human can read. Totally. Good job, game.
I will kill them all.
And my opponent? I'll carve you up!
Excuse me.
Mortal. My soul shatters.
Salvation.
Executor, how come?
Don't worry. I will finish it. So boring.
Are you doubting me?
Shall I attack?
May all mights be with you. This way.
Nice!
I'm sorry.
Is it my turn? While you blink!
Target confirmed.
Children of the stars will be saved.
This sounds a bit like Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Actually, got into reading the manga of that
Shall I
just
attack?
recently.
Like the wind.
Because I've seen the anime adaptation, but I'm actually told it cuts out a lot of stuff. I've already noticed, like, episode 1 cut something
How dare
kind
you
of
pick a fight
important
with
out.
me.
The stars light our way. Help me.
Excuse me.
Soul fragments, the fragmented soul is lost.
May blessings be upon you.
Thumb?
早く聖杯を捧げに行かないと。
Huh. I get you're trying to... Games need to stop using the tinnitus activator. I get you're trying to get that feeling across of the head ringing, but when you actually activate people's shit like that, ow.
無駄なことに時間を使ってしまって、だいぶ時間が経ってしまった。カイロン様がお待ちになっているはず。急がないと。
騒がしい。確かに声がだんだん大きくなっている。少し迷って不安だったけど、この道で合っているはず。ところであの人、どこかで
Somewhat
見た気
familiar?
がする。
Oh, wait, of course she'd look familiar, yeah.
聖杯を運ぶ巡礼者。でも、あんな紋章見たことない。
Grail in quotes.
私が修道院にいた間に、新しい修道院でもできた。私が修道院を出てもう1年。私が全部知ってるはずないよね。きっと、この道の先にジ
The
ョーがいるはず。
butterfly?
なぜだか、彼女についていけばいいという確信がある。私は勘がいい方だから。そこのあなた。
Meow. Oh, wait, that's right. To get the max thing, you have to not use progression heroes. So why the fuck would anyone ever use them? They're not especially good PvE heroes, they're like okay and on level. If you've gotten this far into the game, don't have at least some good characters, I weep for you.
Can I really do this? I guess it's Nana's turn. Here comes the grand finale!
派手にやると怒られるかな。なかなかやるね。
Alright, we hit the
じゃ
redo.
あ応用といこうか。
Yes, Fanny, Nana's on her way! Fully charged! May eternal mercy dwell with me. Please.
私がやるよ。
You know about my family.
Still trying to figure out what the hell Kayron's end goal is here.
ボル
This
ザン
just seems like wanton slaughter. That was never his style.
I'm sorry.
And again, why would he ever work for Yggdrasil?
You true love. As you can. This way.
手伝うよ。
Doesn't make sense to me.
Papa's going to eat his fill
I'm hoping
today.
there'll be an explanation, but I'm equally convinced they forgot his characterization Like they've forgotten the characterization of half the people they've written in these side stories. Well, not side, but I don't know, in the like World 6 episode, I feel like half the characters weren't acting like themselves anyway there either. You're the breaker of false vows. Enemy, Acolyte of the End, Kayron. And False Avatar. Okay. That must be his playable form.
何気配が全く感じられなかった。軽く近づいちゃいけない。荒い気配。一瞬で騒ぎが消えるほどの影と怪しさ。
Also, hang on, I'm just now realizing something. If there's statues of the Heir of the Covenant, and like they're statues, they're big, they're known, so well that people just in random backwater locations know what he looks like. Why did Raz have to prove all those times that he really was who he said he was? I feel like there's at least a half dozen times people are like, you're not the real Heir of the Covenant. Prove it. Like, but what do you need? He looks like the statue. He didn't grow his hair out. But apparently hair is the only part they're actually looking at, because they don't notice the tits on a woman. Meow. Act 7, you are the breaker of false vows. The one and only.
Kayron様、私、遅かったですか？すみません。来る途中で変な声を聞いて。
声？どんな声だ？
それはよく思い出せません。
何か隠しているようだ。なんだ？
私に隠し事などありません、カイロン様。
いや、私にはその濁った心が見える。不安がっているな。
Considering he doesn't look that much different in his active state, I question why they bothered to make a non-moving version of his avatar.
お前の敵は誰だ？
敵ですか？
本当の敵だ。目の前で口を開け、牙をむき出しにしているお前の敵。その刃先が向くべき本当の敵は誰だ？
私の敵は
Cowardly hypocrite who promised salvation but failed to deliver. Yeah, this guy right here. No, not that one, this one. This is the hypocrite who promises salvation and fails to deliver. He's done it a lot. Raz didn't do that thing you just said. That's a thing he made up just now, essentially.
やはり完璧とは言えんな。次はレシピを少し調整してみるか。
レシピ？
自分を形作っているものが何だと思う？
肉体と
Okay, body and a soul.
いや、違うな。お
What?
前は人間の姿をそれらしく映しただけのものだ。お前を形作っているのは腐りきった泥と濁り曇った精神。
What?
そして使命だけだ。お前の名前はサロメ。お前は黒い福音書を広める黒い聖杯の執行官であり、
Is she a failed clone of Raz? Is that a thing you can do? Why'd they make that stink about being reincarnated?
もう一度答えろ。お前の名前は何だ。
Guess maybe the soul is a reused one and that's what's fucking with Kayron's attempt.
そうだ。お前の名前を言ってみろ。
Where's the blood coming from?
できるだろう。
私は
Oh wait, this is like full animation. Puppet animation, but still animation.
お前の名前は何だ。
サローム。私は黒い福音書の随従者にして黒い聖杯の刃。星の呼び声に背きこうして戻ったあなたのしもべです。
サロメ、お前の敵は誰だ。
私の敵は偽りの制約、偽善の継承者ラス・エクレール。カイロン様、どうぞお言葉を。ここで拝聴しております。
よくやったサロメ。今こそお前を試練にかけた存在を打ち砕き消し去れ。
はい。
I mean, we do know that artificial
A simple
people
task.
To you the knight's blessings.
are made using, like, in the image of existing people. Although we've never seen who Mercedes is modeled after. We've seen a few others are modeled after specific people.
I'm sorry. You called for me?
Deliverance is inevitable.
Kayron, your orders.
Must defend against the enemy's powerful attack. Yeah, I've been using
You
her.
have been saved.
What annoying people.
On into Ludwig. Defend against powerful attacks with the skill Moonlight Blow.
I can see your
Not my guard.
There was never a place for you.
To belong in this world.
To you the knight's blessings.
Alright.
Perish.
What? No, that is not what I wanted to do, goddammit!
I'm sorry you called for me. Offer your soul.
I
Trying to
believe
look at the
this is what
status
goddess
there.
Wills. Please save us.
You had your chance to repent.
To you the knight's blessings. The time of salvation has come. Seal your soul and await the night.
Oh, let my guard
I'm still
quite
standing.
slow.
Kayron, your orders.
Will.
残っていた自我のかけらまで全て砕け落ちたようだな。
Okay.
ようやく形になってきた。彼女に似た顔で彼女と同じ虚しい希望を
What do you mean, where's a face like hers? His is the original. Stop spouting nonsense that you know you're making up. God, that pisses me off.
サロメ。
Kayron, you know you're lying. You're talking alone to yourself. Why are you still
黒い
lying?
聖杯の執行官として私の刃として行動し
What the fuck is a black grail? What's a non-black grail? You haven't explained shit. Stop talking like I know what you're talking about.
はい、カイロン様。さっきまで頭が割れそうなほど痛んでいた。
No one's mentioned shit about a grail this entire game.
よこしまなものに惑わされていたのだろうか。カイロン様、私はもう一度聖杯を満たしに行きます。
ああ、もうすぐ芽が出そうだな。They're
trying to grow a seed of Yggdrasil? Why, you dumb fuck? Kayron is not supposed to be this stupid!
世界の終末、楽しみにしています。
It's just gonna steal your soul and resurrect you endlessly to use in its other fights, you dumb fuck! That's what it does! You can't be stupid enough to not know that! You've seen it do that to other people! Why do you think it's not gonna do it to you?
Well, goodbye. I'll see you later, if you're still around.
The previously smart villain has to be a fucking dumbass so he can get betrayed. It's annoying. Like, he's still smart in every other aspect, but how can he not foresee the obvious betrayal coming? Black Grail Executor Production Recipe. Archdemon Core. Okay. Divinity. Due to the supreme love of the goddess Diche, or a deity of equivalent stature. A soul. Core extracted from the remains of the archdemons is mixed with a divinity abandoned by the heir of hypocrisy. Dude, stop calling him that! Why do you call him that in your personal notes? You know you're making it up! You literally know you're the one making it up! Why are you lying in your own internal monologue? Bitterness and scent of a failed salvation are blown away, lightening the divinity, which is then infused. Soul of the vessel and the sacred yet profane mixture are prepared. Also, no. No, I don't believe he can just grab the discarded divinity. There's never been any indication it went somewhere that could be reached. The implication was it was sent back to Diche. Apparently, it just landed on the floor for some random jackass to go pick up. That's stupid. God, I already hate this episode. Following the instructions of the Black Gospel, Nyx Codex, the mixture is created. Key to this process is the need for passionate, profound emotions, pure, unwavering, and undiminished. Once all synthesis procedures are completed, despair is doubled, divinity corrupts, giving birth to an heir of the new era. Stronger the mind, the more precious things are consumed. Once all synthesis procedures are completed, despair is doubled, yeah.
外宇宙の知識で作り出された存在を堕落した継承者と呼ぶ。
Also, where the fuck could he have even gotten this book? Did Yggdrasil get it for him? Why does Yggdrasil have it?
まったく悪い冗談だな。サロメ、お前は侵食の世界中。 ニグラシルの導きにより再び目覚めた。強い絶望と苦痛、そして恐怖はお前をさらに深い闇へと導くきっかけとなるだろう。
Kayron is really being played like a fiddle here.
絶望と苦痛、恐怖。
Where did he get the soul is the question. Whose soul is this? It's gotta be somebody's. If their soul seems to have its own separate mind. Yeah, apparently she followed so devotedly. What?
しかし、制約の継承者、ラスエクレールは 風に乗ってやってきた真っ黒な獣たちが
It's like beasts came riding the wind and crossed the fences.
村は燃え上がり、悲鳴が天地を揺るがしました。魔獣たちの歪めが鳴り響くたびに、
Wolves of the beasts.
私たちは待ち続けました。20年もの長い眠りから目覚めた制約の継承者は、
What the hell are you talking
そ
about?
こにはいませんでした。
それなら私がお前を導こう。さらに深い闇へ目を覚ませ。そしてお前たちを
He's
救わな
not
かった。
Superman. He can't fucking teleport.
さっきのあの邪悪な気配は何だったんだろう。ルネグレイブは 確か巡礼が絶えない聖地だって聞いてたのに。
It's not a... Alright, this time the antagonist at least isn't a corrupt politician, but it's still someone blatantly and provably lying in a really obvious way. But the plot says no one's going to check them on it anyways. Which they all also still do every time.
周りが騒がしすぎて状況をちゃんと把握できなかった。大事なものを見逃した気がする。なんであれ、もう私に
I don't know
は
if
関
I'm
係の
gonna
ないことだ。
play more of this with how much it's already pissing me off. With how this plot does not add up.
私はもう教団の所属でもないし。
Wait, wasn't Raz in another dimension when he dropped his divinity? Where the fuck did Kayron get it? He wasn't even... He was literally in like a pocket dimension when that happened. When he let the rest of it go. Did Kayron go to the Dark Star's pocket dimension and pick it up?
分かってる。私も分かってる。
Stop doing that!
とにかく、私一人では、あの怪しい教団に対抗することはできない。いっそ、イゼラに行って、バラの、いや、それはできない。私の目的は話せないから。仕方ない。ひとまず戻ろう。目的地からは少し外れることになるけど、あの方とは一人で遭遇しない方がいい気がする。私も全く独り言が増えた。
You are talking out loud, yes. Okay. I don't know why it got me back to the, like, homepage for that. That was weird. Guys, Godhead's giving you his strongest battles, man. Gave up on this game? Hey, Kami. Yeah, this is starting out terribly. I'm sorry, Kayron got hold of Raz's discarded divinity, which he discarded while in a separate dimension that Kayron can't travel to. And also, it's not like it fell into a little cupcake that you can just pick up and chuck in a bin. It just kind of stopped existing. It presumably went back to the goddess it came from. You telling me Kayron, who was sick of the Archdemon's bullshit, of Ilrios's bullshit, with the constant resurrections, and decided he was just gonna flip the entire game board over so Diche and Ilrios would stop fighting, then went to a different evil god to worship and work for, who is actually even more infamous for doing that exact same thing, in some instances against him in the past. He's literally fought a person who was resurrected by this method. He can't not know. He can't be this stupid and manipulatable. His whole thing is he's the guy who, like, doesn't get manipulated the way the other pawns do.
Not bad.
Well, mate, I'm waiting to see if she's worth anything. I'm not convinced yet. Like, she seems to have been constructed recently, so I'll cut her that slack at least. But yeah, she's being gaslit by
An instant of pain.
the person who essentially made her. But she's still actively fighting it. What's really making me weird is how... have they just completely rewritten Kayron from who he was in episode 1? Because he's also lying... Like, I get his, like, oh, the air of hypocrisy. That's what I'll, like, call him to sow dissent amongst his followers. But he calls him that even in his own head, when talking to himself or writing in his personal notes no one else can hear. That implies he's genuinely lost his mind, and doesn't remember that he made that up. I will say, every episode always has at least one part where I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense no matter how you try to slice it. Because I don't think they have proofreaders for this shit. Actually, that wouldn't be a proofreader, that'd be an editor. Someone to go in and say, wait, how does that work? Didn't you establish earlier that's exactly not how that works? Why is it working that way now? Or they did hire someone like that so that they can slap them in the face and stab them in the foot every time they try to talk.
いきなり何の約束？
よく考えたらご主人はいつも嘘ばっかりやる。そんな調子ならあるき、ご主人を信じられなくなるある。
だから何の約束だよ。俺その言葉にすごく敏感なんだけど。
はあ、これはラス様、分かったような気がします。少しお耳を貸していただけますか？
What's up, Meru?
その国境を越えたら美味しいケーキを買ってくださるとおっしゃっていましたが、もう夕方です。
あ、アルキーのやつ、そんなことで拗ねるなよ。なんだ、てっきり。
ご主人はいっつもそうある。これは信頼の問題ある。
はあ、本当に。わかったよ、買うよ。明日こそちゃんと。
キューキュー。今日のケーキは今日のケーキ。明日のケーキは明日のケーキある。
Well, Arky hasn't changed.
さあ、アルキー様。戻って荷物をほどいたら、美味しい夕食が食べられる酒場を探してみましょう。酒場なら夜遅くまで空いているはずですから、アルキー様がご満足なさる料理のあるところもきっとあるはずですよ。やっぱりアルキーの気持ちを分かってくれるのはメルだけある。
I'm still trying to think who Salome's soul could belong to. Because I'm starting to think it is someone we know. I don't want to think they just completely make up a whole new character.
まったく。
Or something like that, at least.
本当に心中なのか太った猫なのかわからなくなってくる
People
な。
Raz was close to. That's a short list.
ああ、取り消すよ。太った猫は撤回する。ずっとそんな風に怒ってるつもりか？太った猫みたいにさ。
ラス様。あら、ごめんなさい。お怪我はありませんか？申し訳ございません。私が周囲をよく見ていなかったせい
You're doing the part where we get robbed when going to a new town. I don't think they've relied on that trope too much, but they've done it at least once, I'm sure.
急いでいるみたいだし、道を開けてあげよう。でも、そんなに急いでどこへ行くんだい？城門が閉まるまではまだ時間があるはずだけど。
ああ、イゼラ初の聖地巡礼に参加する予定だったんですけど、日付を勘違いしちゃって、急がないと行列に並ばなきゃいけなくなるんです。ああ、もう行きますね。本当に遅刻しちゃいそうなので。
聖地巡礼？
聖地巡礼に行列ができるってことある？ハルキ、聞き間違えてないやろ？
ちょっと妙だな。メル、もう少し早く歩けるか？まずはイゼラに戻って宿を取ってから考えよう。
はい、ラス様。
Act 1, Rumor of Miracles. Chatter, chatter.
ラス様、こちらです。ちょうど今席が空 きました。
運が良かったな。
もうお腹と背中がくっつきそうある。
What?
いや、ずっと丸いままだから安心
It's
しろ。
still perfectly round, don't worry.
それより、
おい、聞いたか。あの礼拝堂の話だ。なんでもよ、足の悪かったやつが立ち上がったり、口の聞けなかったやつが喋り出したりするらしいぜ。
おい兄貴、いくらなんでも盛りすぎじゃないか。礼拝堂でそんなことが起きるなんてよ。
いや、だからよ、この耳でしっかり聞いたんだ。そんなただのデマってわけでもねえらしいぜ。はとこのおばさんのおじの
Second cousin's aunt's uncle's daughter's friend actually experienced it. Second cousin's aunt. Can't you just name your relation to that person? Your second cousin's aunt. I think that might be your aunt in some readings, or your great aunt sometimes. Depends how many times removed. And that aunt's uncle, that's also someone to you. And that person's daughter, that's someone to you. Friend. At that point, just say a relative. At that point, isn't that just a complete stranger?
ああ、もううるせえな。とにかくこの話は本当なんだってな。
Well, at least the team's learning something.
起きたんだってさ。
ただならぬ噂が聞こえてくるな。
なんかルネグレイブって場所の噂ばっかりある。キューン、メル、このフルーツのコンポートがすっごく美味しいやろ。
Pickled fruits. I assume not pickled in vinegar, because otherwise, dear God.
あるき、ご飯をあげていないと思われそうだ。全部食べていいからゆっくり食え。
ラス様、隣のテーブルでも。
あの黒の司祭は神としか言いようのないほどの権能をお持ちらしい。神の権能か。一体どんなすごいことをしたって言うんだ。魔獣の最悪で廃墟になったルネグレイブを
Disaster of the beasts.
神の声を
6 to 1 odds Kayron caused that disaster.
死者を蘇らせたなんて噂もある。
Raise the dead.
本当にどれもただならぬ噂ばかりだ。下手をすれば異端審問にかけられかねないぞ。メル、あのさ。
ルネグレイブへ行きたいのですね、ラス様。
まだ何も言ってないんだけど、まさか俺の心まで読めるようになったのか？
You're not slick, buddy.
心を読むことはできませんが、ラス様が考えていることはわかりやすいですよ。ですが、一つお願いしたいことがあります。
お願い？
今のラス様は昔のように死と無関係な体ではありません。
It's been that way for like 3 episodes, Meru.
どうかお一人で無茶はなさらないでください。
わかったよ、メル。お前を心配させるような無茶はしない。
ご理解くださりありがとうございます、ラス様。
本当は一人で行くべきなんだろうけど、メルがそこまで言うなら。
Arky's making some kind of noise in the background during this. That's really funny.
メルの言う通り、自分で神聖を捨てた以上、慎重に動くべきなのも確かだ。でも、こんな時に呼び出せるくらい暇で、しかも旅についてこられるくらい頑丈なやつが一人いた。
Free enough to drop everything in a moment's notice, but sturdy enough to join us.
ラス様、
適当に呼び出せるくらい暇で、旅についてこられるくらい
I
頑丈
think
な
I
や
know
つが
who
一
he's
人い
going
る。
to call.
こんなことしてる場合じゃないな。すぐに連絡を入れよう。イゼラの近くにいてくれればいいんだけど。
Pretty sure I know who word is being sent to here. I am betting it's Crow. Okay, Act 2. Suspicious Power.
突然連絡してきたかと思えば、
Oh,
いきな
Ludwig.
り招集令ですか？まったく。
I don't know that I'd call him free or sturdy.
今すぐそちらへ向かうのは難しいので、用事を片付けたら直ちに向かいます。途中で行き違うと困るので、イゼラにある波の歌という店で待っていてください。ルートビヒより。
お、思ったより返事が早かったな。それに今はデュセルノクトにはいないみたいだね。
危うく行き違いになるところでしたね。しかしどんなご用事があってすぐには来られないのでしょうか。
A weird person to bring back for this, but
旅でもしていたのかもな。満月の墓地にいるって聞いたから連絡したんだけど。
とにかくルートビヒの言う通りイゼラにいればいいってことある。
うわ、押すなって。なんだよ急にそんなテンションで。
Now, what the hell are you about, Arky?
イゼラ特産の
I haven't seen Ludwig since episode 1, actually. No, I think he appeared briefly in episode 2.
今よだれを飲み込みましたね。
よし、とりあえず向かうか。波の歌へ。
妙ですね。もしかして道を間違えたのでしょうか。
やっぱりそう思うか。俺もさっきから何かおかしいと思っていたんだ。怖いくらい生き物の気配がしない。俺が少し席を外していただけとはいえ、イゼラがこんな状態になるなんておかしい。それに俺たちを尾行してる厄介なのもいるな。メル、気をつけろ。アルカサス、お前が出るほどじゃなさそうだが、念のため気をつけてくれ。
The undead are here. I'll stay right behind Meru. Don't worry, Meru. Arky will protect you from behind. Oh, Arky.
Nana is running away. Oops, did I forget to ask first?
言っておくけど私強いよ。嫌なことは早めに終わらせないと。
I'll protect you, son of light. Burn!
仕方ないね。行くよ。するよ。ここで終わらせるよ。
I have no control over my strength. What do you know about my family?
言っておくけど私強いよ。これでどう？
Kill them all.
All right, let's do this.
Can I really do this? I'll show you true love.
Should we get started?
派手にやると怒られるか。ボルザンベ。
Of course.
Fully charged. All your time.
If I must fight.
始めよ。手伝ってくれる？
Nana's on her way. Papa's going to eat his food today.
Mud Skull Warlock. Alright.
Stay with me forever. I have no control over my strength. I guess it's Nana's turn. Here comes the grand finale.
仕方ないね。相手するよ。
And Kayron.
I'll protect you. No destiny can stop me.
What do you know about my family?
There we go.
大した強さの個体じゃなかったみたいだな。ただ
おかしいですね。アンデッド兵士が
Yeah, what the hell's going on in Azera?
イゼラの治安が悪化しているのでしょうか。それとも
他の場所でも同じようなことが起きているのかもしれない。それともまさかカイロンが。
I mean, it's
で
Kayron.
きるだけこの周辺を片付けながら波の歌へ向かおう。ルートビヒも継承者だし、この状況は伝えないと。
メル、心配いらないアル。アルキーが後ろからしっかり援護するアル。アルカサス様がいらっしゃるのなら心強いです。
That's weird. In the text here, they had her call him Arky, but in her voice line, she clearly said his full name, Arceus. Like, she speaks very overly formally, if I hear her correctly.
思ったより静かだな。
But they're not translating that fully.
ルートビヒ様は賑やか
Like,
な
she always
場所を
calls
好まれない
Ras
でしょう
Ras
か
Sama,
ら
but they don't translate that either, really.
納得ですね。イゼラ特産のカラーマスミビ串焼き
なんだよ急に。
イゼラ特産のカラーマスミビ串焼き
Arky, chill out.
ご注文一つ入りました。料理長、カラーマ串一本お願いね。
うわ、アルキーのやつ勝手に注文するなんて。財布はメルが持ってるのに。
お二人の旅費を預かっているだけで私のお金ではありませんから。とはいえアルキー様が警戒してくださったおかげでこうして無事に来
You're
られましたし。
spoiling him, girl.
メル、あんまりアルキーのわがままを受け入れないでくれ。とにかく。
ここに肉の旨味たっぷりのミート
Now you're pushing it.
アルカサスに旅費を食い尽くされる前にルートビヒが来てくれるといいんだけどな。
そうなる前に私が止めます。必ずです。
A long while later.
こんにち。
この豚もう食うのやめろ。さすがに食べ過ぎだ。
この悪いご主人、話が違うある。
I know you're making up, Arceus.
食べさせてくれるって言ったある。アルキーを飢え死にさせるつもりやろ。
Oh, this is new.
嘘つくな、アルキー。俺がいつお前を飢えさせた？
Have I ever let you miss a single meal?
抜いたことあったか？
406 years ago. Breakfast was 6 minutes late. You know that doesn't count.
クロム、帰ろうか。
見ないうちに
Oh, this is Tiny Crumb Cruise. Never seen his travel form before. Travel-sized form.
お二人ともそのくらいにして。ルートビヒ様。
お、待ってたよ、ルートビヒ。
逃げそこ。
Damn it, too late to escape.
まさかそんな理由だけで僕をここまで呼んだのですか？
そうはよ。適当に呼び出せるくらい暇で旅についてこられるくらい頑丈なやつって言ったらルートビヒしかいないやろ。
突然連絡が来たから何事かと思えば、こんな
If I knew it was for this, I would have
最初から無
ignored
視してお
you.
けばよかったです。まったくやることが山ほどあるのにこんなところまで来て僕は何をしているんでしょう。
文句を言いながらもずいぶん早く来てくださいました
Got
ね。
here fast as fuck for all the complaining you're doing, boy.
素直じゃないけど本当は誰より真面目なやつだからな。とにかく助かったよ。来てくれてありがとう、ルートビヒ。それとクロムクルスも見ない間になんだか可愛く
You
なった
gotten
な。
quite cute since I last saw you.
大きな体ではルートビヒと一緒に行動するのが大変だからな。
They never had a reason to, give me a small design before right now.
制約よ、元気そうで何よりだ。その知らせを受けてルートビヒが大いに気をもんでおったぞ。
ルートビヒが？
違うって。ここで急になんでそんな話を。とにかく僕もイゼラへ来る途中で耳にした話があるんです。
Huh?
ラッサンの話と合わせて考
What
え
have you
ると
been hearing, little
イ
boy?
ゼラ周辺でアンデッドが増えている。
More undead, and Kayron's been missing in action for a while. City shrouded in shadows. This shit again. Huh. A progression, Salome. Wonder why that. Even without a dedicated tank, this team is okay. City shrouded in shadows.
不吉な気配を感じたとおっしゃいましたよね。僕たちも同じです。中にはやけに必要なやつもいて、避けようとしても衝突を免れるのが難しいほどでした。今思えば妙なんです。まるで意志を持って動いているような。
周囲にそいつらを操ってる奴はいなかったか？
アンデッド兵士を操るもの。
Right, Ludwig would know him
カイロン
too.
のことですね。いいえ、いませんでした。影の王
King
が
of
近くにいたら
Shadows. He's got a cool
気づかないはず
nickname,
があ
yet
りません。
devouts of the church don't recognize that name and immediately go, hang on, it's weird this priest has that name. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
それに、クロムも一緒だったんですから。
なるほどね。どうやらただの偶然ってわけじゃなさそうだ。聖地巡礼で騒がれている裏で、まるで意志を持っているようなアンデッド兵士が現れるなんて。偶然にしてはあまりにもできすぎている。
ええ、それぞれ単独でも異常なのに、二つ同
Why
時
is
に
it
起
the
きるなん
silly
て
music right now?
仕方ありませんね。最後にアンデッド兵士と遭遇した場所まで案内していただけますか？
もちろん。にしてもルートビヒ、なんだか積極的だね。
こういう事件を見て見ぬふりをすると、後で必ず大ごとになって帰ってくるんですよ。ラッサンも経験したでしょ？
まあ、よく知ってるよ。ところでルートビヒ、旅でもしていたのかい？連絡を入れたのはデュセルノクトだったのに、返事が来たのはタラノルからだったから驚いたよ。
It was in Terranor?
ああ、はい。知らぬ用の月光が残された足跡を探し
Moonlight
に
of
行っ
the
ていたんで
full
す。
moon. Fuck does that mean?
知らぬ用の月光、キセのこと？
Just say your
そ
sister,
れで
dude.
探していたものは見つかったのかい？
どうやら僕が覚えていない頃の話に関わっているようで、行安の一族ももう残っていませんし、
ああ、そうだったのか。そういえば俺、本意じゃなかったとはいえ、ルートビヒにひどいことをしたんだった。何も知らないままでいられたのならまだ良かったのに、中途半端に人の心なんて理解してしまったせいで、謝りたいけどどうすればいいのかわからない。人間みたいに
That'd be going a bit too far, but also I don't know what you're talking about.
誰かが生き残っていたら結果も違ったのかもしれませんけど、まあ大して期待していませんでしたし。
やっぱりひざまずこう。
I should definitely get on my knees.
ルートビヒ、ちょっとこっち向いてもらえるかい？
ラッ様。
メル、止めないでくれ。
Don't stop it. Wait, what's that?
どうやら探していた相手の方から出てきてくれたようですね。あまりにも取るに足らなくて気配に気づきませんでした。ひとまず殺さず生かして調査しましょう。
Right, we'll kill them all to keep up our investigation.
Can I really do this?
Enemy prioritizing attacking heroes with a target status, and that hero dies, the battle is lost. Make the hero the target status until the end to lead the battle to victory. Okay.
I'm in so much trouble after
Why?
this.
So it's an escort mission, actually. That's your thing. And before I have a chance to react, you have an enemy that hits him with a defense down.
All your love. Here, confirmed.
Let's begin.
He has a self-invulnerability, and I have 2 healers on this team, so it should be fine. Kayron ain't gonna be doing too much, because she kind of wants to get hit herself. That's funny, he floats, but his shadow runs.
Mana is ready. Ha! I'll show you true love. I can feel it. Papa loves me.
始めようか。行くよ。これでどう？
Are you fucking kidding me? They found such new and generous ways for this game to suck. Fucking one-tapped immediately in a fight. I cannot believe this bullcrap. Tama does still have her gear, although it's the old gear, she needs to have War Set. So she can immediately start her thing, though that probably won't matter. No, not Vivian! I mean... have Raz here instead to soak up some of the damage for him. Yes, I have to skip the cutscene because this is stupid. Kind of insane person. Yes, I know, you already told me. Shut the fuck up.
Oops.
I want to know who on the design team, when asked what way can we spruce up the gameplay, came up with the idea of, oh, let's add escort quests
Paralyze me with your love.
to a turn-based RPG.
Let's do this. Son of Light. Burn!
I'll show you just a little of what I can do.
This way.
Nana's on her way. Fully charged. You know about my family.
Where no amount of good reflexes or thinking will stop someone from taking damage. And you know what? The escort? Let's make it so they have to be the one attacked first. Also, unremovable defense down every turn. Let's say all of that. All those things simultaneously. The only way to be sure that the game is fun.
Should we get started? Take this!
I'm coming. What annoying people. Don't be surprised. Let's begin. Go to your grave.
Let's make it a suboptimal character, too. One who's not even very good in PvE. He at least has an invincibility on him. They thought that far ahead, but that was about the limit to it.
Stay with me forever.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Yes?
There.
こいつらクロムクルスとルート B だけを狙ってないか。
そうですか。
確かにそうだな。狙いやすい太った猫を無視してまっすぐこちらへ向かってきて。
The question of why remains. Why the designers thought this was a good idea.
太った猫って歩きのことある？
どう見ても調査できる状態じゃなさそうだし。よし。メル、怪我はない？
はい。数は多かったですが、一体一体はそれほど強くはありませんでした。
不思議？
これほど弱いのに、どうして ルートビス様とクロムクルス様だけを狙ってくるのでしょうか。
You know, Mercedes actually could have been pretty useful here.
本能だけが残っている存在だとしても
But not more so than the characters I already have, actually. Maybe more than Kana.
なおさら不自然なんです。本能で動くなら普通は自分より強い相手には向かっていかないはずです。なのにまるで決まった標的があるかのように押し寄せ。
なるほど、言われてみればそうだね。計画通り生かしておくことはできなかったけど、この死体だけでも回収して調査してみよう。多分この近くに。
あそこだ。
What the hell?
ご無事ですか？僕たちがお手伝いします。
You do not look trustworthy, sorry to say.
悲鳴を聞いて駆けつけましたが、お怪我はないようですね。よかったです。
Like this, I can't think of a more evil design.
最近襲撃される旅人が多いって聞きましたから。さあ急ごう。アンデッドが出た場所はすぐに汚染されるからね。
少しどいていただけますか？
ちょっと待ってくれ。あれは。
Yeah, getting rid of the bodies, that's standard undead procedure.
浄化は完了しました。では、
I know you wanted to examine them, but that is pretty dangerous with recurring undead.
沈むので急いでお戻りになった方がいいですよ。夜はこれからですから。
But then again, these guys look evil as shit, so absolutely follow them. How evil do they look? They look like they serve the Inquisition from Warhammer 40k. There's no other way to describe them than as evil as they could possibly look. Oh look, it's the new character with a wagon wheel for a weapon. And I ain't talking the Australian snack. The star rising in the north. Juan. Ding-a-ling.
Oh, Meru, こっちだよ。少しは休めた？
I don't know if she's any good, to be honest. She's funny. At least her design's kind of funny. She just has a broken wagon wheel for her weapon against people with, like, legendary swords or magic tomes. She's a fighting game character.
昨日遅くまで何か調べるって言ってたけど、ドアを叩いても返事がなかったから、そのまま出てきたんだ。旅の前に無理するのは良くないってのに、こういう時こそちゃんと体力を温存しておかないと、これから戦闘の準備もしなきゃいけないし。
そんな真面目なお話をしている割には随分雰囲気のいい場所ですね。
女の子ってこういう場所が好きだって聞いたんだけど。
Ah, did you Raz, huh? Finally making a move?
俺間違ってたかな。
どうでしょう。人によると思いますが。
I don't think Mercedes understands what you implied any more than you do, Raz. Don't worry. You're both too unaware of that entire aspect of reality.
好きになってきた？なんかその返事
Grown to like it. Weird response.
いらっしゃいませ。メニューをお持ちしますね。それともすぐにご注文なさいますか？
You should be wearing a shirt, miss.
ちょっと待ってください。後で注文してもいいでしょうか？
もちろんです。ちなみに今日のおすすめは黄色いリンゴのタタンですよ。なんと今日の明け方に私エステルが収穫した新鮮な黄色いリンゴで作ったんですよ。おい。
We have paw pads on her gloves.
すごいですね。ではそれをお願いします。
Mercedes.
アルキーの分も一つ追加ある。お飲み物はどうされますか？ テルのおすすめはこれです。アイスショコラショー。甘くてほろ苦くて疲れが一気に吹き飛ぶ優しい味なんですよ。は
あ、でしたらそれを。キュキュー。アルキー様の分まで礼拝お願いします。
はい、ご注文ありがとうございます。ところで隣の方ってもしかして。
There we go. Someone noticed that implication. Be more comfortable if you put on clothes. The hell are you wearing? Ah, it's that same chef who worked in every restaurant in all of Eorzea, actually. Actually, on all of Orbis, if I'm being real. Even across time and space, it's all just him. Big ass wagon wheel. Ah, jeez. Hell was that? They finally acknowledging the tension here? Weird time for it, but sure. A moment later. You could have just... You didn't need to do that. You could have just taken a moment. In fact, in the time it took you to say a moment later, that was the moment itself. I will forgive you if you wear actual clothes. Actually, I suppose it's not me to police what you wear, but for the love of God, you are a waitress. Oh, hey.
ところで、ラスさん？髪色もそうだけど、名前も聖薬様と似ているな。
I don't think you fully know what the word similar means. I think you mean identical. He does have a few black strands of hair, but...
まあ、そんなはずないか。
According to the legends, the Covenant is what?
波のような銀の髪にサファイアみたいな瞳。山のようにどっしりした肩と
Shoulders like a great mountain. That's a new one. Heart as vast as the ocean? Well, they retconned that to be untrue, but...
いらっしゃいませ、イバナさん。今日はいつもより遅いですね。
はい。夜通し周りが騒がしくて少し寝不足なんです。
そうなんですね。ご注文はいつものでいいですか？温めたソーヨーパン1つと
Warmly heated frost leaf bread. Not quite toasted.
ありがとう。
おいエステル、何やってんだ？厨房が立て込んでるんだ。早く戻ってこい。
今行きます。
エステルさん、私が口を挟むことじゃないかもしれませんが。
はい。
マスターがエステルさんを厳しく叱りすぎているように見えて、私から一度お話ししてみましょう。
That's only gonna make it worse once you leave, Ivana.
いえいえ、マスターは口はちょっと悪いですけど、私に意地悪してるわけじゃないんです。
Does he make you wear that outfit? Is that your official uniform?
本当に感謝してもしきれないくらいなんですよ。私、イゼラに出てきたばかりの時に詐欺に遭っちゃって、一文なしのすっからかんになっちゃったんです。
I believe that.
そんな時、仕事をくれて面倒を見てくれたのがマスターなんです。
エステル！
もちろん
To be fair, this is also just kind of how chefs
あ
act.
りますけどでも本当に優しい方なんですよ。それよりイバナさん、私のことを心配して。エステル感激です。あ、これ大したものじゃないんですけど、
Rummage.
今日黄色いリンゴを摘みに森へ行く途中、
Why is yellow apples in quotes? Are they not actually
パパ
yellow?
は買ったんです。常連さんたちに配ろうと思って持ち歩いてたんですけど、一輪イバナさんもどうぞ。あれ、お花嫌いでした？いえ、本当に久しぶりで。
Huh? Lesbians, maybe?
私のために何かをくれるなんてありがとうございます。どういたしまして。準備できたらすぐにお持ちしますね。焼きたての双葉パンは本当に美味しいんですよ。あ、忘れるところでした。皆さん、
常連さんに配るために買ったんじゃないのかい？
Are these for regulars? I've never been here before.
そうなんですけど、でもまあこれから常連さんになってくださいって意味で。それでは皆さんごゆっくり。
いいんだか悪いんだかよくわからないけど、まあ本人が楽しそうな。
No idea what her deal is, but she doesn't seem to mind it, so good for her.
あの子は芯が強そうだね。
Oh. Yeah, that was just... Huh. Alright. Star Rising in the North, too. No, is it actually an explore stage? Haven't done one of those in forever.
なんだかとびきりいいことが起こりそうな予感。せっかく早起きしたんだし、軽く一回り走ってこよっかな。農場を手伝ってた時はいつも草の香りと一緒だったけど、都市じゃそうもいかないよね。よし、準備 OK。
Okay. Act 5, The Star Rising in the North. 2.
マスター、おはようございます。
Is this earlier that same morning?
ちょうどいいところに来た。
It is I, the only chef in Eorzea, or in fact all of Orbis. I must sprint at light speed to all restaurants across the entire globe every morning.
新メニューを開発中なんだがな、どうしても何か一つ足りないんだよ。
Is it by any chance yellow apples?
何か一つ？何が足りないんです？
そりゃあ、ひらめきだ。
Okay, no.
ひらめき？
I've almost finished with my book. I'm just missing one thing. What is it? The plot. I think that's kind of the first part you need. Yes, but I already did all the other parts. You wrote it? No. Then you haven't done any part of it yet. What kind of menu to develop? You have done nothing. Yeah, okay, they're pointing it out. Aren't you missing everything then?
冗談です。それで私は何を手伝えばいいんです？
言うまでもない。料理の要はやっぱり香りと味だろう。香りと味を引き立てるには
新鮮な素材が必要。
Fresh ingredients. They definitely have the most aroma and taste.
ことは
新鮮な素材を探してきます。
そうだ。やっと新食を提供してやった甲斐があったな。
なんかとんでもない話を聞いた気がするんだけど。
I think I just heard something disturbing. Something I would report to some kind of institution if such a thing existed.
新食を提供するのにかかるお金ってそんなに高いのか？
It's not like she's Arky or anything.
それは
Arky didn't even deny it, like, yep, I eat like a
結
dumpster.
局今日も森に行くことになっちゃった。マスターっていつも職人魂だのひらめきだのよくわからない話ばっかりなんだもん。実践で大事なのはやっぱり直感だっていうのに。よし、 今日も私の勘を信じて探してみよっと。どこへ行けば
Cafe stars in you. Look around first. I have a good feeling about this. Cute young master. That's what she calls Ludwig. Ah, this is... flower I've never seen before. Must be a flower unique to his era. Smells nice and the color's pretty too. Ah, how I'm giving this to those people from yesterday as a gift. Did accept the apology gift, but wasn't a proper apology. Hope they'll be happy with it. May as well take it to Ivana as well. Flower. Do-do-do. This time I want to eat the bitter ganache cake.
昨日ご来店のお客さん発見。おはようございます。
おはよう。
ということで、じゃーん。これ私からのプレゼントです。
花か。花なんてもらうのは久しぶりだな。
Long time. When would Ras have last received a flower?
なんだい？
いえいえ。やっぱりモテそうな顔してるなーって思った。
You definitely have a popular type of face.
なんか誤解してる気もするけど、とにかくありがとう。
I think you misunderstood what I was referring to. It was probably like small children giving him flowers that he's thinking of. Orange, Bianco. Menu names are hard to pronounce.
かわいい坊ちゃん。お花一輪いかが？
なんだ花？最近の売り込みって
That what was...
花を配るのが流行りなん
Like
です
she
か？
just snuck up behind him to give him something.
あら。
あなた、僕が誰か知ってるんですか？
早く大人になっちゃった年寄り
An old man trapped in a kid's body who grew up way too fast? You're closer than you think you are. Yeah.
そんな怒らないで。このお花の香
I
りを
believe
嗅いで
Ludwig is actually far older than you by at least a good chunk. I don't remember exactly how old he is, but he's way older than you, Estelle.
まあ
Assuming you are how old you
思いま
look,
せんけど。
which she should be. Do you know who I am? How would she?
こんにちは。昨日お会いしましたよね。昨日は本当にすみませんでした。これ謝罪の気持ちです。
謝罪だなんて気にしなくて大丈夫ですよ。でもお花はありがたくいただきますね。
それからこれはアルキーさんの分です。アルキーの分までくれるなんて感動ある。もちろんですよ。喜んでくれると私まで嬉しくなっちゃいます。
Alright,
イ
Ivana.
ワナさん、今日はコーヒーの代わりにお花一輪なんてどうですか？
まだ撮油が残っていますね。綺麗。これはイゼラの釣果ですね。
あは、お花に詳しいんですね。私は
I
名
don't
前
know.
まで知りませんでした。
Oh, is this that specific flower? I don't fucking know, just looked pretty and I found it.
花言葉は
Today's luck
今
to
日
you.
の幸運ありがとうございます、エステルさん。おかげで今日はいい一日に
There
な
are
りそうです。
multiple flower languages, by the way. Thank goodness they seem to like the gift. Well then, should I go run the master's errand now? Why the fuck have you not been doing your job yet? Maybe I'll go south today. Or in the south, there'll be a refreshing path covered in soft soil. Butterfly. Ooh, a butterfly! Butterfly, wait! Oh, she dumb for real then. Okay.
の？嘘。今日は別の道に行くつもりだったのに。
Damn, she's stupid.
ジョーを追いかけるのに夢中になって全然違うとこ来ちゃってるじゃん。でも私エステルは何やっても最悪だけは避けられる
Lucky girl who always avoids the worst case scenario no matter what, huh?
うんうん。きっとこの辺りでも新鮮な素材が見つかるはず。
I suppose everyone in their life, for the most part, has avoided the worst case scenario. Usually the worst case scenario is someone you've never heard of, kicks down your door and shoots you because they got the wrong address for their hit.
そんな気がするんだよね。あ、そういえばマサーリおばさんの家のパンには香ばしいハーブと木の実が入ってたんだっけ。ここならその香りのいいハーブが取れるかも。
Not from the herb pastry we ate at Masali's house. My hometown, they often add it to their food. I don't think I've ever seen it be used as an ingredient in Azera before. I'll take it for now. Azera herb gathered. It turned to mush. Try to pick it gently, gently. Azera herb. Nice fresh leaves. That's somewhat sweet scent. Sound like this, it must be good as an ingredient. To bring out a better flavor. Heard a rustling sound. Rustle, rustle. Wampongara. They're not supposed to be here. Oh, it's not an actual fight, you just go to them and hit them. Sure, why not? Remember this place. Yeah, swampy bastard. Must find treasure. Golden leaf tortoise. But not that kind of tortoise. Not tortoise. Tortoise. It hit me. What is this? Native species of Azera? Hello? This scent, is it coming from your fruit? Ah, bitch! Ow! Bad child. You shouldn't hit people. Bonk. Oh, it dropped a fruit and left. Definitely didn't die. Even better. Contained fruit. Good harvest today. Well then. Fuck was that? Honey-hungry bear. Jesus! Bear with a mouth cannon. That startled me. They fight. Let's go take a quick look. Are you suddenly so angry?
It's my turn, right?
Meanie. Do-do-do. Oh, wow. He's a character who doesn't need to build crit chance at all, then.
All in a day's work. Ow! Got a good feeling today.
That is a start first battle of fighting spirit. 40% damage sharing from the damage received by the ally. Except for the caster is attacked. Damage suffered is 20% or more max health. Dispel all debuffs from the caster and counterattack. Not be triggered by extra attacks or counterattacks.
Not a chance! Here's a little cheer up!
She's a very durable character, for sure. Honey Hungry Bear couldn't hold out any longer and fled. Ria. I bet that's the honey. Bear's really irritable. What's that? It's shiny. Honey! Honey's not that shiny. Think of it, bears have a talent for finding good honey. Means it's a delicious ingredient. Seeing the bees flew all the way here. Must be a beehive nearby. I'm the best today. Your master will praise me too. Alright, let's go where the wind is blowing. Why? That is interesting. She's someone who just has good luck, so that wagon wheel movement, actually, that always being a crit is kind of cool. Kind of good, you know, mechanical storytelling. Oh, she's from Britannia. Interesting. A beehive. Estelle, you're amazing today. Eliminate hornets. That's a worker bee, not a hornet. That's a testudo. I'll take just a little. Sorry, be a problem if I got kicked out too. Bonk. There's the last treasure chest. Treasure hunt 1. Get some penguins. No honey I can take. Yeah. Alright. Wanted to kill the hornets first anyway. Bonk. Bonk. Surrounding danger 2. Which one of these has honey in it? Not that one. Bonk. Of course there were bees. I almost got stung. I just take a little. Huh? What's that sound? I think I heard it from over there. Ah, bee swarm. Swarm of bees is blocking the way. What's going on? This is a hiking trail without bees. How'd you get so much honey? Bee earlier must have poked through all the nearby beehives. Bear earlier. This rate, the hikers will be in danger. Had to find a way to take care of this. I don't know if a wagon wheel is gonna work on a swarm of bees.
Ow! Meanie! Ow! I'll protect you!
Swelling. Being stung by a bee is swollen the cheeks. Sting brings out tears and blurs the vision. Attack is greatly reduced when attacking.
Back off! Or else... Was I too harsh? Can I give it a swing? Let's all give it our best! It's my turn, right? As if!
Bonk.
Got a good feeling today!
I think I remember this on when she was revealed. I was like, wow, she might be one of the most durable characters I've ever seen.
Can I give it a swing? Not a chance!
Bonk.
I'll share some of my courage!
Double bonk. Well, not really double bonk, just bonk and barrier.
turn, right?
What's this about? Swarm of bees gives off a sweet scent of honey.
No.
Well, let's murder them then.
Holding back. All in a day's work.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's not just hitting a random cart.
I'll protect you.
He's actually hitting a cart with fireworks in it. That's where this is coming from. She's just swinging randomly and getting lucky. So it always results in a crit. That's really cool. Alright, now it's safe. The sun's already setting. Can't be helped since we're in the mountains. This should do it. Let's return. Oh, the path is blocked. Too far to turn back now. No one's watching, right? If I cleared the tree blocking the path, everyone will be grateful. Definitely not because I'm too lazy to go back. I mean, she's also strong as shit, obviously. Knocking over a ton of trees in one blow. Been a while since I worked up a sweat. City rats wouldn't understand. North Britannia, where people walk, becomes a path. That's a crab spider. Only lives near caves. Examine crab spider. Spider, go back to your cave. I shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here, they mean. Bonk. Oh, what is this? Throw when a spider suddenly lunged at me. This carapace. Hermit Hollow, perfect for a bread bowl. I guess. Bird sounds nostalgic. Bluebird from the lullaby that child loved must have cried like that too. The bluebird knows the way to the cradle. Couldn't be like this at a time like this.
おお、帰ってきたか。店のオープンまで戻らないんじゃないかってヒヤヒヤしたんだぞ。一体何しててこんなに遅くなった？
蝶を追いかけてたら。
That is technically what happened, yes.
そうね。
花の香りがして追ってたら知らない道に入っちゃって。
花の香り。
Following a butterfly, smelling the flowers.
そのおかげでこんなにいろいろ拾いましたよ。じゃじゃー
ん。おお、この香り、この見た目。こりゃ相当いい素材だ。
Is this a spider's exoskeleton? Yes. Alright then.
貴重なもん、どこで見つけてきたんだ？
トルトゥスと。
トルトゥス。
大きくて凶暴なラキスの蜂の巣と。
大きくて凶暴なラキス。
Losing my appetite, these are monster parts.
こんなに新鮮な素材なのに。
ああ、こんなに新鮮な素材なのに。
Anyway, go to work.
そうだ、マスター。このお皿どうですか？
Yeah, a little bonus.
その皿はどこから持ってきたんだ？
Where'd you get that bowl? You don't have money.
買ったわけじゃなさそうだが。
山道を歩いてたら急にカチカチ雲が飛びかかってきたんですよ。
カチカチ雲。エステル。
Zara has this thing called food sanitation laws. I know you're not familiar.
はい。
昆虫の一部は店では使えない。
そうなんですね。
Mission's complete. Give me free stuff. Collect payment.
新メニューの開発は難しそうだな。たく仕方ない。これとは別で代わりにツケの回収に行ってきてくれ。
ツケですか？うちのカフェ、
Tabs?
できるんですか？
Our cafe lets people run a tab?
できないんだが、
We don't, but they keep not paying, so...
この帳簿の通りに回ってくれりゃいいから。
ツケの額がとんでもないですね。
ああ、よろしく頼むよ。
You were fighting monsters earlier today. Surely normal-ass people are fine.
ちゃんと回収してくれたら、代わりに立て替えてた借金も、あのツケを全部回収できるわけない。
He's like halfway swindling her too.
思ったより使えるんだ。
本当ですか？私、頑張ります。
はいはい、無理すんなよ。
They check the ledger and look for customers with an outstanding bill. Should be I should, not should I. The month's debtors. Silkfurred Mighty. Debt 2 yellow apple tarts, a peanut butter cappuccino, 3 Azera herb sandwiches. Owes 460G, and a table repair fee of 5G. Reason for debt, feeling down after fighting with companion Mighty. Sprout Leaf Mighty. 5 honey scones, 7 raspberry berry juices, 2 starlight lattes, 480G. Feeling weak from not eating enough. Bigfoot Mighty. 2 3 cheese sandwiches, 3 yellow apple tarts, 2 honey scones. 520Gs, cafe cleaning fee 15G. Claiming to be a regular, saying I doubted him. Didn't think of it. It's gonna change the menu, but didn't finish. There's some time. Better if I just finished it myself. Put up some super cute flyers. Freshen up the menu, everyone will come. You've changed the menu. Perfect. Be a bit prickly, but master skill is top-notch. I'm gonna Mighty Village anyway. Should set up a promotional board too. Where would you do this? Today's dessert is today's dessert. They still have dialogue now. Wonder why he's smacking his lips again. Treating me like a little kid. Just ridiculous. It's almost time for Arky's tummy alarm to go off. She's got it down to a science. Hope Estelle isn't overworking herself again. Mighty Village. Collect payment from Mighties. Silkfurred, Sproutleaf, and Bigfoot. See, just need to visit 3 more houses. Alright, let's make this quick. Lean closely, this branch. Things the Mighties used when they were shedding their teeth. Only well-dried branches were picked for use. This would be perfect for firewood. This master won't scold me for the heating bill, right? Rooftop room is so cold. Not even allowed to light a candle. Am I perhaps unlucky? Ah, no way. It can't be. Some branches. I think triple speed only applies to the cutscenes. It doesn't speed up movement, the thing I actually want sped up. I guess I'd want the cutscene parts sped up on repeat plays, but... okay, auto go. Hello, anyone here? No. So someone is here. I'm gonna open the door. I said no. I wonder if I can collect the payment here. I want to pay it off, but I don't have money. I lost the key to my safe, so I can't pay. This is the safe, right? Don't worry, I'll open it and take it with me. Bonk. Yep. Opening a safe with your bare hands. This safe is flimsy. Stubborn thing, fine, take it, take it. Thank you. Hell of a flex. Next is Sprout Leaf Mighty. Imagine someone says, oh, I can't pay you back. I lost the key to my safe. You just pry that shit open with your hands. Don't worry, I got it. Like, I'd be looking at them just dead-eyed, and I'd let them do it. You think I'm gonna get involved in that shit? Set up the promotional sign here. Put it here, it should stand out. Yeah, this height is just right. Please come to Stars and You. Yeah, there's also the treasure hunt in this area. I'm working on. Last of the branches needed. Pilot at the cafe when we get back. Hello, I'm from the cafe, Stars and You. One sec. Frazier. What are you here for? I'm here to collect outstanding payment. Alright, but I don't have the money. Lately, the undead have been showing up, so I can't get anything done. You deal with them for me, I'll pay you back. Undead? Tell me their location now. In the northern forest. Side hidden by fog is the northern side. Can't even say how many there are. I'll make sure to take care of it. This one, I think... This is the only one that didn't cause any additional fees by not paying before. Bonk. I really wish these guys didn't move. It actually makes it annoying to get at them. I kinda wish this had just been a fight, honestly. Oh hey, the fog's gone. Taking care of everything. Should be fine now. Really took care of it? You're strong. I can start working tomorrow, thank you. Obtained the owed amount. Not at all. Come by when a new menu comes out. Ah, you can't pay on credit that time. Let's see, after Bigfoot Mighty, I'm done. Yeah, this guy really paid it without complaints. I think he actually just ran on hard financial times and couldn't pay right away. Only realized after ordering, which was not cool. Hello, I'm from the cafe, Stars and You. Stars and You? What's that? Can't hear you. Could you open the door for me? You're eating so much you can't just pretend you don't know about it. Hurry up and pay off your bill. Bonk. Huh? Hey, watch who you're pushing. You're wrecking the house. Sure am. Pay your fucking tab.
Got a good feeling today.
Credit to this guy, he's not getting cutscenes to death. That means he can actually fight, unlike those undead.
Was I too harsh? Ugh. Can I give it a swing?
Or at least he doesn't get instantly one-shot.
It's my turn, right?
Bonk. Yeah. Gold. Okay, stop it already. The house almost collapsed. Was shattered into pieces. Oh, please. Thank you for your cooperation. I wasn't kidding. Scary humans. That's not normal for humans. I think there's playable characters who can't do half the shit she just did. The debt's done. I guess it's time to part ways with Master 2. Be sad, if not for those long days of being scolded. Ha ha! The path is blocked, but North Britannia, where people walk, becomes a path. Bonk. Shortcut complete. Somehow it's quiet? I feel like something's about to happen. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Let's just go back for now. Oh. Enhanced undead. Undead? These different from the ones I took care of earlier? No, this is too close to the village. At this rate, something terrible's gonna happen again. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Ah, the team's here. And also Ivana. Felt a suspicious energy from here. Or Estelle came this way. Where could she be? Ras, it looks dangerous here. I'm worried something might have happened to Estelle. There's a chilling, unsettling energy lurking around here. I have a guess where Estelle might be. There's a presence. I think it's over there. Hey you, stop right there! He's gonna try it solo? Unhealable is not good. Seems to be a completely different level from the undead earlier.
No more holding back! All in a day's work! Ow!
Stronger than I thought. Oh wait.
一人じゃ厳しいかも。いや、絶対ダメ。ここを抜けられたらすぐ先は民家なんだから。
That'd be bad.
それに相手はアンデッド。あんなのが村に向かったら耐えるしかない。あそこです。
エステル。
エステル様、ご無事ですか？無事みたいある。今助けに行くある。
援護します。幸い。
They found a solution to having someone talk from off screen.
I'll show you just a little of what I can do. Shadows. Fall.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Ally performs an AoE attack, recovers health of all allies proportional to target's max health. Cool.
Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
Ow! Not a chance! Here's a little cheer up! I'll protect you!
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame.
Just everybody get a defense.
Ow! Ow!
What annoying people.
Ouch!
Command me. Obey me. Obey me.
Ow! Ow!
If I must fight, I hope you're ready.
I'm coming.
Hey, not so much defense anymore, jackass.
Shall I try properly?
Down.
皆さん、怪我はありませんか？
ああ、怪我したところはなさそうだね。間に合ってよかったよ。
本当にありがとうございます。でも、どうしてここが分かったんですか？イバナ様が教えてくださったんです。 イバナさん、どうして私の場所が分かったんですか？それは私もう感動しっぱなしです。皆さんが来てくれなかったらアンデッドたちが村へ向かっていたかもしれません。
そうならないようにもう少し周りを見てくるよ。驚いただろうし、先に戻って休んでてくれ。アルキ、エステルを送ってやってくれるか？
アルキーに任せるわよ。
Leave it to Arky.
送るというより当然のように抱きつかれて帰っていますね。キューキュー。
今からでも送り役を交代しようか。
Did I change her escort before they leave?
Ask you to patrol the forest. Just worried about the cafe. Deliver to Master. Start by piling the firewood. Master! Gathered some firewood while I was out.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Jeez, even if the kid's a bit slow, she's got a good heart.
I got praised.
He did call you slow. I don't know if praise is the word for what just happened.
エステル、何かあったのか？
よかったアル、エステル。カフェは大丈夫みたいアル。
I mean, Ras and crew came from the cafe. It was pretty unlikely something got around them.
何もなくて本当に良かったです。
たく汗だくだな。まずは冷たい水でも飲んで落ち着いて話すんだ。
Aw, he does care.
スケを回収しに行かせただけのはずなのに、そんな大事があったのか。アンデッドと戦って
You fought the undead one. Jesus Christ.
お前に当たってたことを思い出して胸が痛いな。
He's that fucking strong? Starting to regret a lot of things I did.
そうだったのか。
あ、そうだ。スケ、ちゃんと全部もらってきましたよ。
まさかこれ全部？あいつらが素直に払うわけ。
Willingly is a strong word for some of them.
え？そんなことなかったですよ。皆さん、と
I
て
would...
も優しくていい方々
I'd
でした。
describe one of them as sweet and kind.
ツケを払えなかったのもそれぞれ事情があっただけで。
One of them just couldn't pay because they were coming on financial hardships due to the undead horde. They couldn't really work properly. And that one paid without complaint once the undead horde was gone. It was like, okay, I can make money now. I don't have to hold on to these savings so hard anymore. Probably shouldn't have gone to a restaurant with that in mind that doesn't offer tabs. Hey, that was still a bit off, but yeah. The other guy faked his safe being like I lost the key, you just can't get the money.
Don't worry, I cracked it open.
Jesus Christ, take whatever you want. And the last one, she literally beat the shit out of him.
新メニューが出たら遊びに来るって約束してくれましたし。
まあ、約束は約束だ。代わりに立て替えてた借金はこれで。
He kept his word.
本当ですか？やったー。
じゃあこの後のアルバイトは？
え？アルバイトですか？ごめんなさい。私もう故郷に帰ろうと思ってて。
そうか。
Any chance I could keep you on as a hired worker?
I need to go home.
I thought so.
次はお客さんとして来ますね、マスター。じゃあバイバイ。
バイバイ。
Saying it in English.
本当に借金がなくなったんだ。ところでエステル、こんなに真面目に働いてたのに
How'd you get a debt?
それを話し出すと長いんだよね。
It's from northern
この
Britannia.
地方の出身じゃないんだ。
It's been so long since we were in Britannia, I don't remember what that
イ
entails.
ゼロに出てきてすぐ冷たい都市の人にコロッ
A
と騙されちゃった。
cold-hearted city slicker.
その時事情を知ったマスターが代わりに払ってくれて、なんとか路頭には迷わずに済んだんだけど、おかげで借金まみれになって叱られながらの生活がもう半年以上。でもやっと胸を張って故郷に帰れるんだ。キュキュー、どこに行っても悪いやつってのはいるものある。それでエステル、なんでイゼラに出てきた
Now,
の？
why were you even here?
詐欺にあったのにイゼラに半年もいたってことは、
Do you remember why you came here?
あったんじゃないやろ？うん。実は探している
You're
人がいたんだ
looking
け
for
ど、
someone.
ここにはいないみたいで。
I feel like I might know who.
とにかく今は森に戻らなきゃ。
And cleared all main missions. Enter the next story after exiting. Sure. Completed. Ooh. Refresh the secret shop.
Why don't you test your luck?
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of this. I need to get better at doing these daily to build up reserves faster.
Everything comes and goes here. Money, goods, and of course, information.
Oh, okay, loading. Nothing. 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 I think I'll go until at least something pops up.
Hey, why don't you buy something? Come and take a look.
For those not in the know, yes, this is the most efficient way to use your Sky Stones to try to get gacha materials. It averages out way cheaper than buying them direct.
Take a look.
Like, by a pretty wide margin, actually.
Money for information, or information for money, whichever you prefer.
Let's do a few more. Don't want to sit here all day.
I'll see you
Luck
later.
wasn't on my side that time. How much longer is Estelle on? Like 2 more weeks.
Don't you dare!
He's kinda cool.
Think lightly of a country girl.
I actually like her kit, and her character is kinda fun. They already got Salome just really easily.
Salvation has come.
Like, as you can see, I didn't use all of the discounted summons. She's giga obnoxious. Do you mean she's obnoxious in the plot, or obnoxious to fight against?
Or else... Was I too harsh?
Oh, wow. That's actually a really strong artifact. To fight? I imagine. Especially if she's got her artifact. Jesus.
No more holding back! All in a day's work.
Let me see. It's I have enough to guarantee her. I don't have quite enough to guarantee the artifact, but...
You dare!
Oop. Something right away. Yeah, just Ren. Hello, lots. Okay, who's this ranger? Scurry. Artifact. Oh. Abyssal Crown. That's... Oh, what's this one? Water's Origin. I think I'm good on Water's Origins. Me real quick.
Back off! Or else...
Wrong button.
Was I too harsh?
3 stars as well. Clear out some space. Give me them gold transmit stones. Oop. Here's something. Could be the artifact or her. I do kind of want that artifact. It actually seems really good. I feel like you could even slap them on... That artifact, put that on someone on a Lady of the Scales team. Would also be great. Up. Yay, Estelle.
Love the smell of grass. I wonder what'll happen today.
She's dumb as bricks. But that's part of what makes her funny.
No more holding back.
I do want that artifact too. It seems really good if I'm not mistaken. Like, I got Estelle herself pretty fast. Her brain is on the smoother side. Yeah, I think she might have a few things in common with a koala, including probably grip strength.
Back off, or else. Was I too harsh?
More of these, I get a slight re-rate on my things. Keep in mind, there's probably going to be at least one episode 6 limited. Probably. Yeah, I suppose she's not a limited character.
Don't you dare!
And I don't think her artifact is limited either, so realistically, I will eventually get her just keeping in this. Be very unlikely, but eventually she will still show up. Actually, I'm gonna take some people out of this who I don't need. I'm kinda just picking people I didn't have yet. Do that with the artifacts, too. Everybody is quite good. Seems like her best in slot is once again Holy Sack. I mean, it's always gonna be probably the best. Yeah, I probably overdid it already. Whatever. Truly is the gift that keeps on giving, yeah. Actually, feed this Abyssal Crown. I do not need more Caladra, El's Fist, Sepulchrum, Siroren. Or Water's Origin or Hillag Lances, I think. Home you can never have enough of. Yeah, but that is probably where we're gonna drop today. That travel section, while cool, was longer than I expected it was gonna be. Actually, forgot to turn that one in. Get those. I need these. I do have enough stuff for, like, 2 epic skins. The only rare skin in the game. Crazy that that's a thing. Epic skins, I believe, are just the ones that, change voice lines. Heroic skins, I think, still change animations, and rare skins don't really. It's just a different thing on it. I do love my goat. My OG. My original. Thing is, a lot of these actually, I do have Issaria, but I don't care that much. I have Briar Witch Issaria, I just don't have any much to do with her. Ah yes, Warlord of Anarchy Harsetti. This is the outfit I straight up said I'd get her if I could get her in this outfit, because military uniform, go burr. I think I have Spectre Tenny as well. I don't know if I'd use her. Changed RBZE to give his evasion buff at the start of battle as well, so he has 4 turns of 70% evasion. And theoretically, you could give him an artifact that... Actually, is there an evasion cap? I mean, outside of 100%, I mean, obviously. But I think you could give him the equipment that gives him evasion chance and a counterattack. Hell, I might even just give him Fern's old gear, because God knows she's not using it. They want more or less the same stats, too. Did I bother giving her that? I did. I did give her a riposte set. 70% chance to counterattack after evading. Which, it's RNG on top of RNG. For an EE 2027, surely. Aw, man. It was so funny that the lead-up was like, everyone was so sure Fern was going to break the game completely because of how much speed this whole setup would give her. And then she comes out and Freerun and Stark outperform her by fucking miles. Like, it's not close. Let me actually look at the stats on some of her stuff. It got her to 100% crit chance, and 243 on her, 83% extra crit damage. So, 84 speed. Like, more health and effect resist than she probably needs. Like, this could be a better helmet. You got Bois today? I think I have her. Yeah, I have Bystander. I still have not leveled her up. I geared her for solo stuff. For, whatever it's called. I forgot to give her one of these. She probably wants this one, though. The game says she wants this one. Yeah, I have not given her anything. I found gear that was like... Because I was doing, whatever the guild event was. I didn't do the most recent one because my guild is still dead and I forgot to leave it. You wanna know how dead my guild is? I'm in charge of it. Yeah. That's a thing that happens to me a lot when I play this kind of game. I join some kind of guild and everyone in charge leaves, and I have seniority. Barely anyone in it anymore. Oh yeah, this helmet has 13 speed on it. That's probably why I liked it. 6 speed on this ring is okay. 9 speed on this. I think these are generally pretty good, actually. Been here longer than all of you shits. Hey, Vintage. I know he doesn't want Pierce, because his stuff's actually, like, cleave and AoE. But I have to imagine he wants, like, riposte set, right? Do I actually have any others? I have taken to, like, selling anything without speed on it. You can always join mine. Starts and you forget about it, check back in a week and all floors are finished. Yours sounds better than mine ever was. Health, effect resist. This has... attack, number... This is probably slightly better for him, depending on where it hits. It didn't hit speed even once, so it's not better now. This 13 speed helmet is definitely better. The only reposted this I have. Follow age, 1 year, 5 months, 26 days. I'm not sure which one of yours worked. Vintage, 1 year, 4 months, 6 days, yeah? Sorry, Vintage. Boarding that has seniority. Back to your beanhole, you guess? Mom made lima beans. I'm not huge on beans. We have a few ripostes here. These have health and attack as main stats. Why would you ever... I probably need to dump those, because they don't have crit chance as their main stat. Stick a fork in, open wide. Everyone is max inside. Does he even still want basket? Yes, apparently he does. Look, this is my goat. I gotta give him his stuff. Chance to increase attack for 1 turn. Like, apparently it's still his recommended thing. Actually, Sword of Summer Twilight. Targets all enemies, penetrates defense 10%. Setsuki Arty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Accidentally shrunk my screen a little bit. Did I line it back up properly? Who knows? No, I did not. Just have to... Whoop. There we go. Yeah, here's Rihanna and Luciella. You're today's target. Let you know now that there's nowhere to run. Moon Assassins. You mean Moonlight Dreamblade? Gotta lock that shit. I can't... No. It's lock... You can't lock it in this game. You can't lock window size. Respect your opinions even when they're wrong. What opinions? Does S3, gets 1 Setsuki Arty proc, and then he gets S3 again. Weird. Moonlight Dreamblade actually does also seem like an option for him for the extra evasion. Like I asked, I'm not sure if there is... S3 goes off cooldown when he has max focus now. Ah! Wait, is this the Setsuki Arty? I don't fucking remember. Is this Setsuka? I think this actually is her. Wait, bean. My bean opinions? Ah. I'm just not crazy about them. Setsuka has her own 5-star artifact. Well, I don't know the fucking name of it, was more my point. You might have been able to ring out what I meant when I said I don't know what you're talking about. Neither do you. Okay. What I can do... Actually, go to Covenant Summon and see if I can find it on this list. I got a fucking clue what's happening? That's fine. Hang on. Could be Thief. Well, it's none of those. So I'm gonna level with you. I don't know how the hell to find it or what its name could possibly be. So we're just gonna have to stick with what looks like it would work well on him. It's the 4th one. I suppose she is technically on it, yes. Yeah, it's a bigger evasion increase. Alright, I'll put that on my wish list then. Okay, what other set would he want is the question. Do I have so much agony stuff? Increases additional damage dealt by 20% is what agony does. Shelf in your mini fridge was viciously attacked by a Coke can that froze over, got overpressurized, and popped its top. Yeah, that tends to happen. Let me say, he doesn't need critical chance. Picking up glass for the past few hours? Wait, like the entire shelf broke? What's Torrent do again? Decrease health, increase damage dealt. He probably could do with Torrent. But I only have this one. Shattered? Dang. I have nothing in rage. I'll just look through what boots I have that have speed on them. And try to decide something from there. Not injury. Not destruction. Not speed, that's a 4 set. Not hit. Gotta try to replace that shelf. Sounds unpleasant. Certainly he doesn't need health either. Yeah, I think Torrent is probably what he needs. Although, actually, is Torrent a 4 set or a 2 set? I forget. Torrent's a 2 set, so I gotta get him a Torrent weapon and thing. Until such time that I have the better version of this, I'll go with something that still assists him in his game plan of dodge. I have 2 Torrent weapons, but they're both in use. Damn, Mercedes has my good gear that I want him to have. Both those boots and sword would be great on my boy. So, let me actually double check there aren't any riposte set boots. These actually wouldn't be terrible. Depending on where the stats land. Oh, that's okay. Which one of these is least good? Probably this. I'll see what else I have a Torrent set in. This actually has 11 speed on it. That's not bad. There's Gacha and this Gacha. Yeah, there's Gacha and the Gacha. Already up to 189 speed and he doesn't even have a sword yet. Look at him go. But god, do I need a turret sword. Is this still the one he wants? Start battle and revive, grants Archdemon's might on the... Okay, it is the only one he'd want. So, what are the margins on that? Did not mean to do that. Well, I've made a better one anyway, so yeah, we're gonna switch to the better one. Here, plus 5% attack, buddy. Do I have, like, a riposte helmet that, a riposte sword that's good? I should at least check. Because if I have one and I can do a turret somewhere else, that'd be good. Okay, I have this, which... This actually is pretty good. 8 speed is okay. What would I replace? Definitely not this 13 speed helmet. Oh, thank you for following, Rajmet. Just trying to set up my old roast beef here. He was one of the first No, he was my original. He was my OG. I got him because he was where I started. You more Torrent immunity gear, hate farming Azamanok and Kaides. Azamanok isn't so bad for me. Kaides is at least slightly annoying. Do I have a Torrent necklace by any chance? I do not. I don't even have one. Okay, I have some Torrent theses. Ooh. This actually would be better. I can set them up on this riposte sword. There we go. 199 speed is not bad. It is not bad. If I could change the health off these boots for something else... Actually, I can do that. As he has 66% chance of the set you get just being bad. Like, the only good one is immunity. That's also true. These games I'll catch you live next time you stream. Okay. I'm sure that's not a bot. If a professional saw your file, they'd be like, what the hell were you thinking? Do you play this game at all, Vintage? Or what are you talking about? Oh, wait, you're talking about NT. Can't tell if you're playing NT or right. Just pressing buttons, hoping for the best. I still didn't play that game. I think you came in the other day. Like, I'm surprised you're not playing this. Yes, I'm not. This will be a fine stopgap for him. Especially if I max it out for the evasion to go up properly. Never had too much of an interest in gacha games. That's fair. Wanted to gamble, you go to the casino. But the good thing is, a lot of the good gacha games you can totally get by without paying more than, like, a couple bump. Actually, you can get by without paying at all for the best ones. And the okay ones, like, it was like a totally free one, but you like it, you can get, like, the quote-unquote pass that'll get you... It'll usually be like $6 a month, and in exchange you nearly double your stuff. Or at least speed it up. What among his gear would I really want to up? Only play Limbus, E7, Morimans, and Last Claudia. I play Epic 7, I play Morimans, I play Honkai Star Rail. I know plenty of people have quit and come back on that one. I wasn't really actively playing it for a hot minute during Penacony, but I came back to it. You yet to spend money? Then you're doing fine. Honestly, I think this helmet might be worth upgrading for that 13 speed on it. That's just good. Three more speed on that puppy. The effect resist is, like, okay, though. I mean, what do you think? Do you think this helmet's worth it? These boots probably aren't. If they had crit damage on them and... Well... Let me actually check. The total reset. Trade the health for... I do not have the material to add crit damage. Or a post set. Ugh. That's right, there's always a pain. I probably don't want to up this, because... It's got the... Yeah, most of its stats aren't actually that good. It had crit chance on it. I probably need a better crit chance necklace, honestly. Speaking of gacha games, Discord's game they're advertising now is Enfield. Oh yeah. I think the rule of thumb was above 80, and it's kind of worth reforging. Like on the equipment score. Yeah, that extra speed is just good. Getting him up to 202 speed is good. Yeah. Sweep transfers debuffs and ignores effect resist if it's a crit. So, as a dark character with 100% crit chance, he will just give them 2 of his own debuffs if he has any. Enfield, more like Badfield. I played Enfield for a bit, but it was just too time-consuming for me. See, start a battle, grant Archdemon's Might for 2 turns. Oh, he gets to start with it, yeah. Start of the turn, focus is full, reset skill cooldown of Darkblade. Upon dying, revive to full health. Increase combat readiness 100%, grant Archdemon's Might again. Yeah, he does just get to start with it now. And Darkblade. Second coming of Zerato. After increasing attack for the cast for 2 turns, attack all enemies, inflict decreased hit chance. When enemies defeated, reset cooldown. Focus is full, consume it all, increasing damage dealt. And also, now when focus is full, it consumes the focus, increases its damage dealt, and also resets its cooldown again. Which, maybe the roast beef can be a little PvE viable again too now. Like, I probably need to grind out a way better necklace than this one, something with speed on it, hopefully. A riposte set is that even on up right now? What's up right now for that? The current breach. Nah, Warfare and Pursuit. Dang. Yeah, Enfield, I'm sure... Look, the big problem with it, even outside of how time-consuming it was that, frankly, so much of the dialogue early on was really dry explanations of pointless fucking info. Riposte is in Rift right now. I hate Rift. Well, I mean, every set is in Rift always. Right now. God, I hate Rift. I mean, I guess everything that's not in Otherworld is in Rift, I should say. What other sets would I even want? I guess I could go from better torrent stuff. Well, one story was apparently much closer to storytelling in Arc Knights. Honestly, just tired of open world gotchas. Can't blame you. What other sets would I even want to look at? I feel like I can get speed so easily. I have so much revive. Health, maybe. I could need more health stuff, and you always need immunity. Only Earth Elemental heroes allowed in this rift. I can figure something out. Kayron... Morty... Actually does shorten him to Mort. But I re-lengthen it because I'm funny. And Paralyze supposed to be out soon? Hang on. If I knew what the hell Paralyze was, I'd answer that question. I guess Rowana to heal. Be equipped. Not with an artifact. Give her a touch of Rekos. Let's see if this worked at all. Genuinely no idea if I'm gonna do well at all here. Looks like a hard no, because this is Dead as Disco is in early access now. Prophesized Sims killer.
I'm with you. I gave you a chance.
Okay, they want you to have...
It's too late to say sorry now.
Debuff removal,
Miserable
but...
creature.
Da-da-da.
I will show
but
you
it just
grace.
prevents you from having buffs and fucking super poisons you. And injures you also. So I automatically hate this rift, but I hate every rift because it's, did you bring this specific team to this? Well, then you don't win. This sounds like a you problem, that you didn't bring this specific team. They want you to have Schneil and Hecate. I have Hecate.
Huh? Is it
I
my
have
turn?
Schneil too. Hang on. I don't have Schneil built, but I at least have Hecate. Yeah, Schneil's like anti-poison. Is that the 25th? I'm gonna level with you, I really don't care. I have so much of this Adlai guy. Why is it not auto-burning the other one? Oh, wait. Right, I rolled a bunch today. Right, yeah. What do you mean no targets to register? What do you think the rules for this are? Pick the 3 stars, jackass. You question why Hecate is necessary here, but not that much. Alright, what the hell does Schneil want? Well, like I said, I despise most gacha games' attempts at endgame content, because what they mean by endgame content is, have this specific team, or don't bother playing. God. Build this character who will be useless for the next 4 years. You don't want to? Shut up. Niall, useless. Outside of right now. Enemy uses skill when ally is inflicted with poison or venom, dispels all debuffs from the caster and activates cleanse. Yep. Yeah, no, he hard counters this specific thing. But this is literally the only time I think I've ever seen Venom. Ever. I've been playing this game for, I think, 1.5 years, possibly 2 years by now. Probably about 1.5 years by now. 'Cause I think Porting Nat joined when I started playing Epic 7. Maybe a bit into it. Yeah, I'll look more into that later. Where the hell was the... Where's the Sanctuary now? I forget. Can't remember where the hell they put the Forge. Steel Workshop, that's right. Right, but you're not allowed to craft the new equipment, because we want you to... hate this. Started during the 6th anniversary? That sounds right, yeah. Because I think I started during, like, the Dash campaign. It was actually a pretty good time to start. Yeah. But I said I was gonna stop, and then I went an extra, like, 20, 40 minutes, actually. But no, we'll for real call it here. Stop the recording for YouTube here. Thank you so much for coming if you came. Didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Well, bye, YouTube.